everybody, welcome to the Heroes of Rivenbrandt full set review for the new Shadowverse expansion. I'm here with my good friend and fellow content creator, Such Patanko.
It's me. Hello. Hi.
It is him, and we are going to review every single card now that all of the silvers and bronzes are also out from Shadowverse Portal. We're also doing this live with the chat.
Yeah, we do not have a full crew this time because our lads weren't available, but we have the chat to help guide us this time.
That's true. The chat is our third member. It's a weird thing. I just shouldn't have said it like that, but we do have the chat. All right.
The chat is our third wheel.
Are you ready? Forestcraft.
I am ready.
Arya, Dutiful Fairy, 222. Oh, yeah. To remind everybody, our rating system is the patented 5 M's: meta, maybe, mid, meme, and vile. Those are the ratings.
It's like a 5-star system, but also not really.
It's a 5-star system, but I feel like it has more nuance, and also because it's unique, I can copyright it, and anybody who uses it owes me money.
True.
Arya, Dutiful Fairy. 222, put a fairy into your hand. Give it Fanfare Evolve at the end of return it to your hand. Storm on Evolve. Strike, if allied followers have evolved 7 times, give Storm to all allied fairies.
So, I mean, we already have a bunch of support for Fairy and Evil Forest, but both are pretty bad right now.
I think this card is actually really good, though.
This is a really good card, yeah. Like, this is a really good push for both builds. Like, and plus the Forest Evil packages fit pretty cleanly in Fairy Forest anyway, because we have Fairy Fun Fact. You can play Rain in Fairy pretty easily. There's like several other free Evil options.
It wasn't even that long ago that Life won an SVO with the Evo version of Fairy Forest using Alice and stuff.
Wait, did he? That was him?
Yeah.
Nice.
So if you take out some of the bad cards that deck runs and put in this, it's not only more Evo, but it's more Storm. You activate your Alice faster. You have another 2-drop, which is great because then you're not entirely dependent on Salvia Panther and the Blossom Tiger. And also the new 1-drop is also really good for the 2-drops in the Fairy Forest Evo build. So I think it's actually pretty good.
This entire set has a huge push on Evos in general.
Yeah.
I haven't read any of the bonded servers, so I'm not sure how much more viable Fairy Force is going to be. Arya's a good push. It's just I'm not convinced it's going to be enough quite yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
But they have to make Fairy Force good to justify me spending money on Miku.
That's true. They definitely have to do that.
This after Noblesse could be great. This with Noblesse and like even like Plumeria for like the early storm is going to be. Isn't Plumeria like a free? Isn't Plumeria free Evo too?
Plumeria is a free Evo, yes.
Yeah.
If you have 10 left to play, I think. This is really good. I think this is a meta card in a maybe deck.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Like as far as like pretty much every class is trying to make an Evo deck now, but unlike some of those other classes, Portal, like this one actually, Forest already has like a good baseline of Evo support already, so it's going to be playable right out of the bat.
Speaking of Portal, so I've read all the bronzes and silvers, and Tonko hasn't. Tonko does not know the absolute devastation that Portal is about to wreak on the meta.
I'm lacking critical information.
We'll get there in time. Next up, Oberon, 988, Accelerate 3, Summon Oberon if you've played 30 cards this match. Ward, Fanfare Evolve. On Evolve, it has Storm Ward and can attack twice. Yo, 30 cards played is like a lot. That's a lot of cards.
It's 30 cards played. It's not even 30 cards that have left to play. It's 30 cards played in general.
But it does
30
work
individual
with
cards.
It does work with the artificial add number of cards played cards like.
Yeah, that is true actually. But like, even then, it's not a particularly special payoff. All that work for an 8-attack Storm is fine.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for not that much damage given how much it costs. I think this is a meme card.
Yeah, sure, you can maybe do like Accelerate 3 a couple of times, but unlike other high cost followers with Accelerates, You can't use this accelerate early on for any like early advantage or utility.
It's just
a brick the entire game. Yeah.
Yeah. And the fanfare doesn't activate on accelerate. Yeah, exactly. I think this is a
Yeah,
meme.
exactly. It's a meme.
Get out of here.
It's not. I don't even think it's a good meme. I say vile, dude.
Whoa.
I don't like this guy at all. I think he's stinky and stupid.
Canon.
I feel like.
Okay, keep going. You still ranting? You still ranting?
Because I feel like even if there is even more cards played supports, it still isn't worth it in my opinion. Like even when he does get faster, it's just not that special.
Yeah, it's kind of boring as well. It's just a storm guy. All right.
Carbuncle Oberon meme. That would be cute, but not good.
Canon, Yearning Heart, 1/1/2. If it leaves play, put a fairy into your hand and restore 1 to your leader. On evolve, it actually draws a card and restores 3 to your leader.
Ah, canon events.
This is a good card.
It's a 1-drop. That's 1-drop is I actually wasn't even paying attention to. So I have to read this to myself again. It's a 1-drop. That really makes it good to me. It's a goblin with a good effect.
Yeah. You can play this on 1. It's more likely to survive compared to something like Aqua Fairy and Gerbera Bear. And then you can bounce it with Salvia Panther or the Wind Blossom.
Yeah.
Tiger.
The fact that it's just a guy that does a thing when she leaves play in general. Like you bounce her and gain advantage is amazing, actually. Yeah.
It's really good. This is a meta card and, again, a maybe deck, unfortunately.
When it gets bounced, when it gets destroyed or banished, pretty good. Yeah, meta.
You just get it.
Yeah.
Next, Abby Raging Axe. This is Jif's card. Shout out Jif. 4/3/4. Fanfare, deal 3 to an enemy follower. Add 3 to the number of cards played this turn. Evolve, deal 3. Restore 3 to your leader.
Oh my god, it's Oberon support.
It's Magachio support, right? Because you can play this on 4 and it instantly procs the Magachio effect.
Yeah, but I feel like Magachio isn't necessarily like... technically speaking, she's already consistent enough as is for the combo 4 condition. It's just not like... It's just an OTK that's easy to counter, you know? It's not that the deck is too... Maybe it's too slow. It's not that the deck is inconsistent. This isn't the kind of support that Magachio would need.
I mean, the current Magachio build uses, like... Speaking of, this Canon is also really good in Magachio. But the current Magachio build uses, like, a lot of, like, 1 of Magachio, 2 of the Warden. So, like, it's very low on Condemned. You just try to draw it as much as you can.
Yeah.
Abby does enable you to run more Condemned, technically, because it gives you a little bit more mid-game tempo swing, a little bit more... But like, since that hasn't been important in a long time.
Yeah, it's very mid.
I don't know. I think this is a mid card.
Yeah, like it's too heavy, so it's not like you're gonna choose a combo with anything else. Like a card like this would only be used for a condition like Magachio. It wouldn't be useful in a card that's like, oh, you play like combo 8 this turn or something like that. Yeah, like a heavy combo deck. Yeah, like you can. It's like you can
if
reduce
like a Latica
this.
card comes in again, for example.
Yeah. I guess you could reduce it to the Carbuncle and play multiple Abbeys to get like a really high amount played. Sure, that would make Oberon slightly faster, but even then, it's just I'm not impressed.
The more you speak, the lower I rate the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great. Next.
Yeah.
Okay, this is new. We haven't seen this one yet. Lane, Bringer of Blessings, 2/1/3. Draw a neutral follower.
Okay.
What?
All right. That's pretty generic.
It's really generic. Do you just use this to get Alice, like in an Evo deck?
It's so generic that I don't even know where you go with this in the Forest deck, at least right now.
I feel like in Evo, you just use this to draw Alice, and that's it.
You can tutor Alice, you can tutor Olivia, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It's just weird to see us in Forest.
I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. It's technically good. It's just kind of difficult for me to imagine if you actually make space for this or not.
It's not like a superstar card, but in like your Evo Forest, where you pretty much only run Alice for neutrals, you can use this to just get it every time if you need it, I guess.
I see in chat, best card since it can actually tutor good cards, unlike the rest of Forest.
it's fine. I would say
It's
like
fine.
it's. I almost want to say it's meta, but I'm not happy about it because it's really not special. It feels so generic.
Yeah, it's good, but not in like a particularly impressive way.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure she'll see play at some point, but like she's good, but not like I don't know if I'd go so far as to call her meta.
Yeah, I'm with you. Next, Treasure Fly, 1/1/1, Rush, Enhance 4, Summon 3, Enhance 7, Evolve 2 random ones. On Evolve, they have Drain. Yo, this
Wow,
is
that's
like, this
crazy.
Is so
that's
bad.
That's Evo support and Castel. Is that what Castel support? That's crazy.
So bad.
It's a take 2 card. Yeah.
4 mana for 4 1/1s? What? This is horrible.
It's like, yeah, it does increase your follower count, but like, no, you wouldn't make space for this. No.
You absolutely wouldn't make space for this, even if you're playing Castel. You just play fairies because the fairies do something because you play Nobilis.
The Enhance 7 doesn't even have the decency to evolve all of them.
It only evolves 2 of them.
Most of the time when there's a bad card that has Enhance Summon multiples, it'll at least evolve all of them so that it's technically Evo support. And like even Enhance 7 to get a bunch of drains isn't even that powerful. It would be nice, but who cares? Oh my god, this is Crosscraft support.
Put this in the trash. This is super
Enhance Forest Crosscraft support.
What are you talking about? You even don't even play this in Enhanced Portal. This is so bad.
No, yeah.
Yeah, this is horrible. In the trash.
Yeah, in the trash.
Oh my god, my voice died just talking about it. Vile.
Crab was better, it's true.
Crab was better. Queen's Favor. Put one of the lowest cost forest followers from your deck into your hand. If you've played 2 other cards, put one of the highest ones from your deck into your hand.
Dude, you can search Treasure Fly.
Anyway, that aside, this card is insane. This is meta.
Yeah.
You might have to like reconfigure your deck, but in a Philly OTK, you could make it always draw Philly, which is like one of your biggest problems in that deck too. Think about that for a second.
They directly like made another Lisa, but they took out the one weakness of Lisa. She took up board space.
She took up board space and she was on Last Words, which was
yeah,
cringe.
exactly. Yeah. Like they made her way better.
Yeah, this is a really good card. This is meta. This is instantly meta.
It's meta.
Next.
It's even possibly gonna see you play in Unlimited because you can just search directly for World and Roach.
Support Troop Elf 2/2/2 Rush Fanfare Return an Allied Follower Amulet to your hand. This is Mecha Tree at home. Rush.
Full stat Rush.
It costs 2. What?
Yeah, it's a bit more heavy compared to other bounces because we already have the furries, which they're also 2-drop, but you also get like another follower with that effect.
Yeah, the furries do give you a follower. That's true.
They're like the furries are bounce support and they get multiple followers for Castel or whatever her name is. This is just one bounce on a guy.
I don't think
like
it's
very
horrible
mid.
though. Like we've played 2-drop bounce guy, except instead of Ward, this has Rush, which is kind of okay. I think it's mid.
It's just okay. It's mid, yeah.
I don't think it's a trash card, but I'm not super impressed either.
Yeah, it's just we still have better options for bounces right now.
Yeah, that's true. Including the Thicket, right? The new Thicket card too. That's just came out recently.
Yeah.
Vanguard Tigress 3/2/2 Storm. Enhance 5, gain +2/+2, deal 4 to an enemy follower.
Oh my god, it's Enhance Crosscraft support.
It's Novice Trooper, but in a class that doesn't support that playstyle at all. This is
with that kind of stuff doesn't matter. It's a take 2.
Yeah, put this in the bin. This one is not good.
Yeah, does not cook.
Cold-Hearted Dark Elf 2/1/2. Discard a card, draw a card. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy follower and then the enemy leader. Enhance 7, deal 5 instead, gain +5/+5. That's a lot of enhances.
Oh my god! It's Enhanced Crosscraft support!
Oh my god! Give it a break. The funny thing is, Tango, even an enhanced crosscraft support is not even good.
It's not. It's literally just like Cuddy at home.
Yeah.
If I to try to figure out like a justification for this card, like if there ever is an aggro playstyle where you have space for something like this, it's burn damage. It's a cycle, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, they need a trail of light or something to make this worth it at all, I feel like.
Even then, though, like, I don't even think even if there was a hypothetical aggro, which I guess technically there is an aggro forest build, but it's fairy forest, which you wouldn't make space to play this in.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, man. Put this in the trash.
Yeah.
This is so vile. Alright, that's forests. So oh wait, no, there's one more. Verdant Giant, 4/3/5, Ward. If you've played 2 other cards, evolve it. Last words, draw a card. This is ass.
Yeah, it's a free evo, but he's a heavy body.
That is so bad.
He's one of those guys where you have to combo first and then play the thing to evo, but don't we already have a better card like that in rotation anyway, if that's what you want?
This is
like,
so
there's a
heavy.
5 cost that does that. Like, it's heavy and... like, it's another take 2 card. But even for take 2, this is more difficult to use. Like, it's not a huge payoff.
This is a vile card, for sure.
Holy, Forest sucks. Wait, all of these Bronze servers suck except for Lisa.
Almost all these cards suck. We got Arya, which is great. We got Cannon, which is great. And we got Liza, which is good. And then Lane is fine. And then everything else sucks.
the only acceptable cards are, like, Bronze servers are Lane and Lisa, that's it.
These are horrible.
This is dire.
It's dire.
That really sucks because Forest is already in a tough spot as is right now.
I mean, I will say I'm not opposed to them trying to lower the power level of the game. In fact, I welcome it.
I'm cool with that.
But it is not equal. The classes were not treated equally, and you'll see that soon.
Yeah, Forest definitely needed a better push. Avi is a really good card for Fairy Forest, but I don't know if it's enough to make it viable.
Yeah, this was horrible. Wow. All right, next. Monica, Chrono Shift Admiral. Moving on to Sword now. Fanfare, summon a knight, rally 10, last words, give your leader, at the start of your next turn, summon this, and then evolve it. And then on evolve, it has strike, give +1/+1. This card is freaking insane. This is a meta card.
Dude, when I first started playing Shadowverse, I started with Swordcraft. Partly because it was kind of easy to build, but mostly because of Monica.
And she's
I
back.
love Monica, dude. She's back. And she's
not
good.
Not only is she back, but she is insanely good. This is super strong. This is Oathless Knight on crack.
Yeah, she's an expensive Oathus Knight, which is still fine.
It's Oathless Knight, but then it summons itself back to give you a free Blazing Lion Admiral for 2 mana.
Yeah.
That's insanity. Yeah. This is a really good card.
On evolve, you buff the whole field. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Imagine this, right? Turn 6, you play Monica. It dies. Turn 7, it gets summoned. You play Galder. You buff your entire Galder board with the Monica.
Yeah, and also Rally's Sword is almost there. Like, it's a good deck. It still needed like a bit more support. The thing about Rally Sword, in my opinion, is that it has a lot of Rally payoff, but it still needs ways to get to Rally. Like, it still needs more ways to generate bodies. And hey, we have a new Oathus Knight, so there we go.
Yeah, this is really good. Next, Peerless Warrior, 5/1/1, Legendary Officer. Gain +X+Y, where X is the total attack of other allied followers, Y is their total defense. Destroy them all. If X+Y is 20, evolve this, and then on evolve, it's an Aegis.
Hold on, I gotta crack open the cold one.
Yeah, you gotta crack open a cold one and then also pour one out because this card is trash. Put
really,
it in the bin.
It's really weird to see an Aegis in Swordcraft. Especially because it we already have like a if you wanted annoying bodies, we have Furry already. And Furry is less inconvenient to play.
By Furry you mean Galder. Imagine somebody new to Shadowverse watching this and going like, what are you talking about? Yeah. This is a lot of work for almost no payoff, and it's trash. So, chat saying meme. I don't know if it's even meme. I would put this in Vile. I don't think it's even good as a meme.
I mean, it'll be a meme as in like it'll be fun to see people get this really high, but even then, it's like so much minus for a deck that doesn't really have a use for an Aegis, you know?
Yeah, true, absolutely true. It's
Wait,
so
technically,
it takes so much work to even proc it, man, because you have to summon an entire. When has a board ever
Hold
stopped?
on.
First of all, and then you have to
hold
play
on,
it.
I'm cooking. Because this Swordcraft is a class that has a good amount of follower buffs. Like Forged Weaponry. Forged Weaponry on an Aegis.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? That's true, Drowsile exists. There's plenty of ways to out Aegis now.
Anyway, this is horrible. Get out of here. Next. That's a vial, right?
I say meme?
Because yeah?
I say meme because it'll be cute to see people get this really big. Like at least it has like a content aspect to it where it's goofy enough that of a meme that you would want to see, but
I think it's almost never gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not.
Because you have to have a board stick and then play a 5-drop to destroy it. Why would you do that?
Like, I can see Zoran Cleric making a really goofy unlimited meme video about it, but that's it. That's as far as he's gonna go.
Yeah, get this out of here. Lightblade Wielder, 4/4/4, Rush Ward, can't be targeted officer. At the end of your turn, restore this defense and restore it to your leader.
That's... Again, another weird card to put in a Swordcraft, huh?
I think it's a take-2 card, man.
It's a take-2 card.
It's just not worth it to play this.
It is a very annoying card, though, I will say that. Because it's a war, it can't be targeted, and it heals itself back. It's like that one Musketeer, where
yeah, it's like
trade...
Athos.
Yeah, it's like Athos. Which is a good card, but cards like that are good because they're part of a larger card, like a spell that has multiple options.
Yeah,
Athos
is part of a freaking clown card that just has all the freaking guys in it.
Yeah, you wouldn't go out of your way to actually directly run Lightblade in your main deck.
No. I don't think
just wait for the spell. Just wait for the spell that summons this guy.
You never play this. You never play this in your main deck. I think this is...
it's 4 play points for 1 rally. Yeah,
this is a... Like, if you open this from a pack, you can safely Violet, but the card itself is mid. It's a little less than mid. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
I'm sure there might be a control build, maybe, where you can slot this in. If this happens to still be alive and you do it, that would be really funny, but that's very unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a world where this is annoying. I'll just give it a mid. I'll give it a straight mid. We'll just put it a mid.
I'll say mid, yeah. It's not irredeemable. It's like it has a use. It's just not particularly impressive.
It does, yeah. You can run it into Howling Demon. Yeah. It has uses. I wouldn't say it's very impressive though. I would say it's just fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I at first I was really poo-pooing this card. I think it's fine. It's okay.
It's acceptable.
Yeah. Next. Twilight and Silver. Summon Amelia, the Silver Flash. Draw 2 random officers. Rally 10, summon Lacia. And of course, Amelia is the one that if you evolve it, it discounts an officer by 3. And then Lacia, if you play an officer, it evolves. So you can play 5 play points, get Amelia, evolve, get Lacia, use the 0-cost officer to evolve Lacia. Now you have, and then you run Lacia in. Now you have a 4 minion board, and 2 of them are evolved.
Yeah, it seems pretty good, dude. This card was my first actual boomer moment in Shadowverse because I had this moment of, wait, isn't Amelia pretty new? Like, Amelia's not that old. She came out 3 years ago. Oh my god.
And Lacia is even older than that.
I'm an old man now too, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this card is pretty damn good, I think.
It's pretty good. Like, you don't get to benefit off of Amelia's Enhanced 7, which is why she was really good back in the day. Because on Enhanced 7, she was a free Evo, negated damage. But like, even then though, yeah, they show for free. Like, it's I don't know if you actually get Rally 10 on curve at turn 5 necessarily. But I'm sure you'll have that turn 6 though. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and also Lacia isn't as good without Latham, obviously, because then your nano doesn't get Storm or whatever.
I guess so, yeah.
But, like, it's still good. You build a board of, like, 4 dudes. 2 of them have evolved, 1 of them has bait, and 1 of them was free from your hand that you drew.
It's kind of goofy that we have 2 Lacias in rotation, like, back-to-back.
I mean, there's a lot of that in this set.
I know, I noticed that. Also, interestingly, both Amelia and Lacia are both commanders. So, support cannon supports? Maybe not.
Yeah, technically, you could. Monica's the commander, but that's only doing 2 with support cannon. You can do it if you're cringe, but usually you just play this in rally.
If you don't mind clogging up your board space, yeah, I think she's meta. Maybe like a low meta.
I think this is a meta card. It's not like insane, but it is a meta card.
It's just really good value. It's toilet support. You're right,
It is toilet support. Yeah, that's true. Toilet sucks though. So.
That's true.
Next, Twilight Protector. What is this angle, bro? This is like a okay.
Yeah, her Evo's got back.
4/3. She kind of looks like Jean at home. 4/3/4. Silver Officer Ward. Put a random commander from your deck into your hand. Evolve, restore 3, recover 3.
Oh, okay. So I was hesitant because she was heavy cost, but you recover a lot on Evo.
Yeah, but it's also just a 4 mana guy. What are you even tutoring with this? Like, I
think
feel
you
like
have better hard Evo options. I'm sure.
I feel like you have way better hard Evo options, and like your decks these days are not as like there's no deck where you only run 1 all commander and it's the best commander and you play it and you win. Like you play a lot of different
Mars support.
Yeah.
Who cares anyway?
This would have been Mars support, I guess.
But like you already use up your Evo to get Mars. And recover the play point, so you can't even do Mars on that turn. I guess if you're going first, you do this, and then Mars on the following turn. But
Chat says art is meta. Chat's going insane over
That's true. I'm inclined to agree. I don't remember if there were any other hard Evo. Like, I would imagine that there's better things at hard Evo.
There's literally a better version of this in this set, in the neutral, Kyrie.
I didn't know that. All right, well.
Kyrie draws 2 and costs 1 less.
No, Mars is rotating.
Anyway, this card I think is like super.
It's mid.
It's mid. It's mid. Get out of here. Next.
I think she's acceptable, but I don't know if you make space for it. I doubt it.
Mark Gregarious Swordsman. 2/3/1 Officer Rush. Rally 7. Next time this takes damage, reduce it to 0. Rally 10, evolve. This is actually pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
It's a great target off of Amelia to draw from Twilight and Silver.
Yeah.
You play this on Twilight and Silver. You get a 5/3 immune to damage once. It's not bad.
Yeah, free trade. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I think this is good. I would give
Especially
this,
now
it's
that
decent.
Especially now that we do have more ways to speed towards Valley in Monica. Because before Monica, I'd be like, it's another Valley payoff, but we still have to get to Valley faster. But I think it should be fine.
I think it's really good off of Twilight and Silver, and then as a standalone, like just a 2/3/1 that is immune and evolves, like that seems pretty good. Also, like with the evolve, like the amount of evolves, you also like are like more naturally building up towards your Radiel, which you don't have to go out of your way to try and activate it now. You know what I mean?
I was just about to ask, do we have a heavy payoff for Evos in Sword? Radiel, he's both Rally and Evo payoff. That's the one, yeah.
I think it's solid. I think it's meta, but it's like it's not impressive. It's like it's good.
it's meta, yeah.
It's not like a blow your mind, but it's like people will play.
It's technically meta, yeah.
Yeah. Thunder Swift Grace. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy follower.
I know this guy.
Put Albert into your hand.
Yeah.
And change its cost to 4. Enhance 9. Deal damage to all enemy followers instead. Recover 9 play points.
This is the OG Albert, the one that has enhanced 9 attack twice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cards like this in this expansion, which is direct reprints of old cards and reduce their costs.
Wait, give me a second. I'm going to sneeze.
Cover my job. Bless you.
What did you just say?
Careful, SpongeBob.
Yeah, I muted the
back
recording.
Boys. I kind of wonder though. I don't know if you put this in the Valley build though.
I think you absolutely don't even play this. Like, it's not that good these days. I mean, Albert is fine. Like, you can play this on 2 and then play Albert on 4. That's fine, but like...
Yeah, like, I'm kind of thinking that for when we get another, like, aggro sword deck where it's just Unga Bunga Storm, having access to a 4-drop Albert will be fine for a build like that.
Enhanced 9 is also never gonna happen. Like, Radial ends the game way
Oh
faster
my
than
god! It's Crosscraft enhanced support!
Shut up! It's funny too because you enhance 9, get the Thunder Swift, and then you enhance with Albert too, so it's enhanced support.
That actually would be funny.
It's enhanced support twice.
That's cute. That. Yeah.
I feel like main deck, like playing a turn 4 Albert is fine, but then like I don't know. I don't know if it's enough these days. It's like it's not super impressive for me.
Yeah, it's mid.
4 play point 5/7 Storm going second. True, but you're going second, so you're likely like on the back foot tempo wise. What are you gonna do? Go face while they have a board full of guys? I don't know. It seems like
it's kind of sad to say that Albert is mid, but he kind of is. Even with reduced cost, it's nothing particularly special.
I think it is mid. I think in my heart of hearts it's mid, but out of nostalgia's sake, I'm gonna give it a low maybe because I can't bring myself to give Albert a mid.
Chat saying it's not progressing Valley. It doesn't really have any synergy, so it's mid. Yeah.
And the spell isn't even Levin.
Isn't even Levin. What's the point?
And Albert is not even Levin either.
Oh, did they not errata? Oh yeah, he's still just a commander.
Yeah, that's weird.
He has Levin in his name, but he doesn't have the trait.
That makes no sense to me. This is a lot of work for, I don't know, like getting a turn 4 5/7 Storm is fine. That's good.
It's just okay.
It's good, but like if you're going second, you're on the back foot. If you're spending your evolve aggressively, they're just gonna counter you way harder, I think. And then on enhanced 9, that's never gonna happen. I don't know. I'm gonna be optimistic and give it a low maybe, but I think it's mid. Yeah.
Baja, bro. If you have to do turn 9, if you have to do turn 9 enhanced 9 twice to get Baja, you got a bigger problem than trying to summon out Baja and Sword. Like if it takes you that long to summon Baja, then you have like more fundamental problems to sort out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we have 300 viewers and only 30 likes. The math ain't mathin'. Go ahead and click like on the stream if you want to pour one out for your boy Albert.
Just click the button. You won't pour one out for Albert.
Next card, Nightly Thief. 1/1/2, rally 7, gain rush. Clash, put Gilded Blade into your hand. What the hell? Loot support?
Oh, thank God. I mean, I don't think it's enough to bring back loot, though. But...
Oh, absolutely not. It's not good enough to bring back loot.
Dude, I want loot to come back so bad. Loot was like the coolest Swordcraft deck in years.
It is better Goblin, but
yeah,
like that.
It
doesn't
benefits
cycle,
from Rally.
It has
like
no
it benefits from Rally. It benefits from Rally, but like you don't go out of your way to put this in Rally though, because it's not a draw the way that Bumpkin was.
Yeah. No. You get a guy. Oh yeah, whoopee! We get a guy with rush. Everything in Sword has rush, man.
You can value trade on that 1-drop. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's not horrible, but it's mid. This is like super mid.
It's mid.
I feel like the mid tier was made for a card like this.
If loot does make a comeback, it's still like you'll play this, but you won't really be happy about it.
Yeah.
Like it's loot support, but it's not particularly impressive loot support. So.
No.
Yeah.
Right. Next. Scorching Swordsman, 7/7/7 clash, deal 7 to the enemy follower. Vile! Super vile. It's not even good in Take 2. This is the worst card we've seen so far.
It's not even good for Take 2 Fuck off.
This is the worst card we've seen so far. It's okay.
Who invited this guy?
Swear, it's already been 30 minutes.
Okay, as I was saying that, I was like, wait a second. I said the bad word.
Don't worry, it's already been 30 minutes. As long as it's not within the first...
permitted.
As long as it's not within the first 8 minutes. No, within the first 2 minutes, I think, then it's fine.
Okay.
Anyway,
We're
this
safe.
is horrible. Trash.
It's
Next.
pretty bad, yeah.
Felper Maid, 3/2/2 rush, enhance 6, summon Felper Maid, evolve all
Enhance
unevolved
supports!
allied Felper Maids, strike, deal 1 to all enemy followers.
She's got thighs.
I mean, this, like, what? I feel like you have so many better free evolves than an enhanced 6 that just summons 2 guys. The effect is not even that good. I don't think I ever play this.
But do you have better thighs, though? I don't think so.
Yeah, it does have thick thighs. That is true. That being said, it's also got thick vials. It's going in the trash.
It's not a good Evo card. The strike isn't particularly impressive. It's a vial. It's a take 2.
Get out of here. Send in the troops. Discard a card. Draw 2 random Swordcraft followers from your deck into your hand. This is broken.
This one.
This is
good. It's pretty good. It's meta.
That's a really good card.
It can't really go wrong there. Like, get rid of a bad card like Felper.
Yeah.
Get 2 good cards. Sure, that's fine.
That's a really good card, man.
That's meta. Yeah.
Yeah. Next, Rune. All right, Rune actually got some decent support with Earthright stuff. That being said, they also got some Humega lulls, and also they're weirdly supporting Mysteria for no apparent reason. Let's get into it. Levi, Wizard of Ages.
We have Mysteria supports?
Oh, yeah. Levi, Wizard of Ages. Fanfare, deal X damage to an enemy follower, and it equals 2 times your allied stack in play. Put Crimson Sork into your hand. If 7 stack cards consumed, recover an evolution point, evolve Earthright 2, deal 6! 6 to the enemy leader!
We are so back. I mean, it's Acid Golem at home, but the fact that we have
younger on Evo. That's crazy.
Oh, nice. That's it. He is Levi after all.
Wow.
Like, it's not as abusable as Acid Golem, but it still is a huge step forward.
You can even play Levi mid game just to get a Crimson Sork. That's totally
exactly.
Fine.
Like, the fact
Getting
that you also
free
get
Crimson Sork is so strong. Like, just 1 mana 3, deal 3.
Also, it's going to be like a free Evo recover. It's good, yeah. It's removal, card. It's sorcery, it's Evo recover, it's big fat burn damage. Pretty good.
It's a meta card in an absolutely cope deck, but we'll see how we feel about that after we look at all the bronzes and silvers, because there is a bit of support. All right. Pascal Radiant Oracle, 3/3/3 Earthright 3, restore 5, draw 2. At the end of your turn, if you've consumed 7 stack, double all attack and defense for your allied followers.
Wait, they made both the legendaries Earthright? Okay.
Oh, it's all other, so it doesn't even double the Pascal. Yeah.
That's a shame.
I mean,
it's fine. Like, having a big fat heal, draw 2 is fine.
Yeah. This effect sucks. This is never gonna be relevant. But the Earthright 3 restore 5 draw 2 is pretty good.
If you build the Golem build, you can double your ultimate Golem build. Oh, that's
what are you talking about? Get out of here.
So here's the thing about dirt though, is that I don't actually know how much dirts you generate. I'm not sure how easy it is to make stacks, because a bunch of dirt supports rotating out too.
Yes, we do have a lot of good dirt support in the bronze and silvers. We'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
So just judge this in a vacuum. The Earthright 3 restore 5 draw 2 I think is actually pretty good, but
it's pretty good. It's fine.
The payoff for dirt is Levi and Colossal summoning, which seems like a lot of work. I don't know. I still don't really believe in the deck.
I think the end of turn thing is just a nice, cute little cheeky bonus. Like, you don't build your deck around the double power. It's just kind of nice that it's there.
Yeah.
If your opponent just happens to have trouble clearing it, then that's cool and all. But your goal isn't necessarily to make a huge board, but if you happen to have a huge board, then good for you.
You pretty much just do it for the Earthright 3, and then it also activates your Colossal, because 3 is a lot of stack consumed.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. But, yeah. I think these are both good cards in a horrible deck, but we'll see how we feel after we look at the bronze and silvers. Yeah. Because maybe we'll change our minds. Speaking of horrible stuff, Owl Handler, 4/1/1, summon Magic Owl and Time Owl, enhance 6, transform this into an Owlbear. This card is ass.
Why? Why is this a gold?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he has enhance!
This card is super ass.
It's so bad.
It is not good.
I don't know what they meant by this.
So Magic Owl spell boost twice on Evo. Time Owl is a rush, and Owlbear is an ambush 6/6. When do you ever play this?
Ambush rune. What if you double the stats with Pascal on ambush?
Summon the owlbear, double the stats with Pascal, hit face for 12. Hit
So
face for
anyway,
16
it's a vial.
potentially.
It's a vial, yeah.
This card is super trash. It's
It's
super
so
vial.
bad.
Back in the freaking bin. Next. This card is insane. Dual
Oh yeah,
barrier.
this card. Okay.
Mysterious spell, so it already boosts your Majestic Sorcery and your Kriegs twice. It also works technically, check this out, in 7 forces, because it's a 3-cost spell.
That's true.
Alright, summon Anne or Greya. Enhance 5, summon both, evolve. Enhance 8, give Storm to all of them. I think generally...
These are the OG on and Greya too.
Yes,
like, we have to
the
go
OG.
over these, because I genuinely have never seen these cards before.
So Anne is a 3/3 that has evolve, strike, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. So pretty bad. But
Yeah.
Greya is a 3/3 that has evolve, can attack 2 times per turn.
Yeah, they pretty much printed a backup win con for
Yeah.
Mysteria.
You can use
That's-
dual barrier to summon Greya, put it in your pool, and then when you summon it off Majestic Sorcery, evolve it. It's an 8 damage swing because it can attack twice, and it gets
Yeah,
Storm
and
from
enhance-
Majestic Sword.
Enhance 8 is there in case if you aren't able to use your... in case if you're bad and you
Yeah.
can't use your regular on Greya. It's... They printed a backup win con. Or you can also use this to get like some early... It's...
I feel
I'm
like the
kinda
Enhance
baffled.
8 isn't really necessary. The Enhance 5 is whatever, and then the
Well,
just
it's not
summoning
necessary,
Greya is
but
good.
I'd say it's there in the sense that it's there if you are inconvenienced, if you don't want to use your on spell quite yet. Like it, like also if you're bad and if you are forced to use your on spell early on to remove something goofy, you can enhance 8 afterwards. Like you don't necessarily have to generate a second copy of Anangreya and spell boost that, reduce that cost. You can just do this instead.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
true.
getting Greya in the reanimate pool is insane.
I think that's mostly what this is going to be used for.
It's
Just-
yeah, that's the main reason why. I'm kind of baffled. Like this is unreasonably good.
yeah, I don't know why they made Mysteria support. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah,
to me.
like I mean, it's a Rage of Bahamut set. It's a nostalgia set, but like we just had a whole expansion that was all about Academy. Like it's why?
Yeah, this seems incredibly unreasonable. I think this is a meta card that I don't like. That it's
This feels like something they should have. This feels like something they should have printed after Anangreya rotated out. Like
it makes you so much less dependent on an exchange party, right? Because you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
this 8 damage swing, man. This is ridiculous. Anyway.
yeah,
Next.
unreasonably meta. Yeah.
Multi-elemental neophyte. That's the most syllables in a card, I think. 2/2/2. Fanfare. Put a magical augmentation into your hand. Last word. Summon a sediment.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Ooh, yay!
Not bad.
Augmentation's
Augmentation
back.
is a great card to just draw 2 cards and deal with a card. You get a sediment for free. This card
That's
is
good.
pretty good.
Yeah. Like, it's also like just an easy way to get a sediment where I don't know how many cards we have that generate sediments. So this
Well,
being a
that's good.
sediment and removal is good.
I think this is a good card. I think this is a meta card,
Nice.
and again, a maybe deck. Speaking of maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a maybe. This is a vial. Rat Magician.
Rats.
3/1/1. Transform an enemy follower into a flame rat, which deals 1 damage to both leaders at the start of the turn. Enhance 5. Summon Westminster Abbey and activate its fanfare. And Westminster Abbey summons 2 bladed hedgehogs. If you have more evil points, give +1 defense and bane to all allied followers. At the end of your turn, summon Saintly Squeaks. What?
Cheese to meet you? Why did they
Jeez,
make a rat deck?
This is horrible. This doesn't even make any sense. What is
Oh,
it
but
for?
but Igni, it does make sense. It's enhanced support for Forestcraft.
It's enhanced support and it counters Mordecai, is what chat just said.
What
Get
is the
out of
point?
here!
Get out of here!
Get out of here! Binding Ritual. Stack 2! Holy moly! Fanfare. Draw a card. And give a random enemy follower with 2 attack or less can't attack until the end of your opponent's turn.
Wait, sorry. Like I spaced out because I was just baffled that we have a deck that's just a card that's like a main deck card that's stacked 2.
It's stacked
That's
2.
Really good.
It's 2 mana, stack 2, draw a card, and like lock an enemy follower.
That's really good. Okay.
It's really good. That's a meta card, and again, a maybe deck. But we'll come back and rate Earthright as a whole once we review all the cards.
I'm really digging Earthright so far, though.
I'm starting to believe.
I'm beginning to believe.
Next, Fickle Tamer, 2/2/2, summon 2 sediments.
Jesus. Okay. We are back, boys.
Oh my god. Wait, is there something I missed with this one?
What?
No, yeah, this is no, it's normal. Yeah. People were like saying read something on the last card that like is normal.
Anyway. Because the other effects on the other effects are it's just basically functions as a sediment, pretty much like a 2-cost sediment.
Yeah, summon 2 sediments is unreal.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Like earlier for that first like silver 2-drop, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a 2-drop that makes a sediment. That's good. That's nice. We need those. This is crazy.
You can also evolve it to summon a demon, which is a 2/2 rush. And what's whatever.
Yeah, who cares? But sure, that's fine. What's whatever. But yeah. In hand 6, you get Eldritch Chimera and Eldritch Demon.
But it's instead. You don't summon the sediments.
Instead, that's true.
You only summon...
wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
You summon a 4/4 storm that restores 3 defense to itself, and 5/5 ward that can't be destroyed by effects.
I guess if you just happen to need a storm for lethal, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nothing impressive, but like you're not really gonna.
It's so expensive. Enhance 6, and then like the Chimera doesn't even stick on the board. It gets banished at the end of your opponent's turn.
Yeah, I just realized. Oh yeah, huh? That's weird.
That's really
weird.
It's
like it's. I mean, it's fine. Like the fanfare is enough anyway. You're not gonna be using this late game anyway. It's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird card design, but it's
I think you would literally only play this for the fanfare.
No, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's really good. All right, next. Outdoors Mage. They're just making words up now. 7/4/5. Accelerate 1. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. Summon a sediment. Sheesh! And on fanfare, it's Clay Golem support.
Clay Golem support. Let's go!
Okay, that's horrible. That's so bad.
It's meta. Clay Golem is meta, boys.
On the fanfare, what the hell is even wrong? That's
a 7-cost fanfare.
That accelerate is amazing, though.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so we were lacking 1-drop crystallize or accelerate options because the guy just rotated out. This is good, yeah.
Ruler of Rubble just rotated, right? Yeah, so now
and it deals damage on it too. That's so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Volcanic Eruption. Deal 3 damage to 2 random enemy followers, and then the enemy leader in hands 8 deal 6 instead. What the hell is this?
Enhance support!
That's a super vial.
It's a vial, yeah.
We ain't playing this one.
Yeah.
This one ain't making out of the liquefy extra screen. Okay, this ain't making it out. All right,
it's acceptable in take 2, but
You can play it with Amaryllis. That's true. That's dumb. Oh, speaking of Amaryllis, like Levi is really good with Amaryllis too. Like dealing 7, true. And then also the Crimson Sword also gets buffed by it.
Yeah, she's generic enough that you can get away with it, yeah.
It's pretty cool. All right, next, final card in Rune. Familiar's Pact. Holy moly!
Oh!
Put a random follower with Earthright from your deck into your hand, add 1 to an allied sack. Dude! That's really good!
Oh, I'm so happy. All right.
So Earthright got a lot of good cards. That being said, their payoff is still really clunky. Let me bring up the main game. Rotation...
Because the payoff isn't right now. The payoff is like Genesis Dragon or something like really goofy stuff.
You have to use oh yeah, we don't even have Paradise anymore. Oh my god.
Yeah,
we lose so much.
We have a really good core for Earth right now, but I don't think it's enough to push the deck into meta quite yet, right?
Yeah, you have Juno still, which is really good. You have Levi 2,
nice.
which is really good. And then...
Wait, we still have the other Levi?
Yeah, we still have the other Levi.
Oh, we're gonna... Oh, that's gonna be a lot of Crimson Sorceries.
We have
with Amaryllis?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, wait a second.
That's so messed up. You're just gonna have infinite amount of Crimson Sorceries. You play Amaryllis, you OTK.
That's pretty sick, actually.
And then let me see. Let's see what else. You have Astrological Sorcerer, you have Juno, you have Gruin, who is I think Gruin super gets outclassed now by all the new 2-drops.
Oh yeah.
Colossal Summoning you can run as like a 2-of maybe still.
Is Gruin the one that they put on the leader poll for no reason?
Yeah. Gruin is also the one that gives you over Riddick.
Did you know that the reason why they put her in the leader poll is because she's voiced by Rem? Inoue Minase, I think it is. Of course. Of course, another Rem leader.
We do also still have Ultramarine Witch, which is a sediment generator.
Yeah, another 1-drop. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you can make this work. You use the Levi.
I think it's playable.
Use Levi and other Levi to generate a bunch of Crimson Swords. You have Colossal as a backup. It's not amazing, but you can have like a 1-of or a 2-of. And then otherwise you just try and win with Amaryllis Crimson Sorcery and then Levi Evolve Deal 6. I
mean, I'm still a bit hesitant because I feel like setting up Amaryllis and making sure she sticks is still a struggle.
Yeah,
like while also juggling your dirt package. I'm hesitant, but I think it's playable. I don't think it's going to be meta necessarily. I'm not sure if it's ready to be meta, but it seems fun. Like, it seems decent now.
I think it's a mid to maybe deck that just got a bunch of meta cards. Like, yeah. If the mini pushes it even more, I can see it becoming meta. Like, legit.
Could you imagine Pascal doubling Amaryllis from a 0 attack to a 0 attack?
Whoa, but it doubles the health, so it's
that's true. Yeah,
14 defense.
She'll get like super fat. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, here we go. Okay, I have to brace myself mentally for this. It's my class.
Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, I looked at it. We got mostly stinkers, and it made me really sad. But we got a really broken card too. Forte and Miriam. That's right. We stole Miriam from you.
This is our card.
This is the Ignitanko card. Oh my god.
Dude, Dragon Mains be like, I hate Portalcraft. Me and my new bestie.
Somebody should Photoshop this so it's your face and my face on this. Alright. Forte and Miriam. 6/4/6. Storm. Put a random dragon follower from your deck into your hand. If you have 10 play point orbs, gain the ability to attack twice. Strike, give +2/+2 to a random dragon follower in hand. Evolve, summon Keen Edge. Holy moly.
This is so much. Like,
it's like, why did they give it so many effects?
It's so weird. Like,
this is ridiculous. Like,
it's a storm, search, double attack, hand buff,
and heal with Keen Edge.
Also, if you're a god gamer, you can if you're lucky, you can hand buff a second Forte in your hand.
You know, you can literally OTK with this. I was cooking this deck. Let me
oh wait, what's the combo?
It's literally OTK on turn 10 or on 10 play points. You just run almost all neutrals, and then with the Evo package, and then you buff. Imagine this is Forte, and then you buff Striker or Reinvigorated Dragoon. If you hit 2 of those with Forte, that's 20 damage. Because Forte is 14 on its own. You buff 2 Strikers, that's 3/3. They evolve itself. You know, it's a 3/3, it evolves itself. It's a 5/5, it becomes a 5/5/5/5. That's over 20 damage. You can also evolve Reinvigorated for the same effect.
Yeah, because that's what they did in the showcase video when they reviewed Forte. It's funny because when I was watching that video live on stream, I was like, oh, that's a good effect, but that's not lethal. Usually when they do cards like this, it's a lethal. That's not lethal. And then it was. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it can be super lethal because it buffs twice. It gives +4/+4 and double attack.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this card is insane. Even if you just play it like on curve, like it's fine because you draw and buff and summon Keen Edge. And then in the end game, it's like your win condition and just wins you the game. The only downside is that you can buff your own Forte and then that. But then that's not even bad because if you buff your own Forte, the Forte has double attack and it becomes,
so
it becomes 14 damage or whatever.
If it's not lethal that turn, it's probably going to be lethal the following turn.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is insane. And not only that, but you can also buff it with the new neutral spell, which we'll talk about later.
And you have a drain now. Just thrown in there. You have my drain.
Yeah, we also have a drain. Yeah, this card is insane.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure, like, I think I remember you complaining about Keen Edge so much, and now you have it. Now you have the power.
Yeah, now I'm I love Keen Edge.
You love
favorite artifact. It's my favorite artifact, to be honest.
It's your only artifact.
That's so cute. I can't believe they made a Tanko Igni card. That's adorable.
I don't even understand the dynamic between Forte and Miriam. I don't know the lore there. I don't understand why they're together, but I'm happy about it.
We gotta make an alt art that's you and me on this.
Oh.
That's adorable. Next.
It's mod into the game.
Oh yeah, this is meta. Next. Fafnir Cunning Worm. This shit is ass. Deal 8 damage to all other followers. Give your leader the effect at the end of your turn. Deal X damage to a random enemy follower. If no enemy followers are in play, deal X damage to the enemy leader instead, and X equals -5 minus the number of allied followers in play.
I thought you'd be excited about this, Ignideus. This is basically Germa.
It's Germa, but dog shit.
Yeah, it's Germa at home.
Why does it cost so much?
It costs so much because it's Dragoncraft.
Why is the damage so conditional?
Yeah, it's kind of a... I kind of had to reread this multiple times to figure out exactly how much damage it actually is. It's kind of goofy.
Even if you play this, it only deals 4. If you clear their board.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Like, I'm not super certain if you can cook a meme with this necessarily.
No, not even.
Yeah.
Like with Jerva, you can cook a meme because you're like, oh, I'm gonna freaking sudden showers my own guy.
Yeah, that was
to deal
cute.
damage. You don't have that. Like, this is nothing. This is a vial. Put it in the trash.
I'm sure Dragon does have a good amount of hard removal tools to help, to help clear stuff. But even then, it's whatever. Like, why go through all that? It's a case of why go through all that work when you just do Forte.
Not to mention, these days there's so much heal too. Like,
yeah.
This incremental damage is not doing anything. Anyway, that's a vial. Next, Platinum Dragon Blader. 1/1/1 ward. Evolve. If you have 10 play point orbs, give Storm and Ward to another allied dragon follower.
You can give Fafnir Storm.
Woo! It's not bad. It's pretty damn good. It's like Zell, but instead of overflow, it's 10, and it's only dragon instead of neutral. Like, I would love if I could give Bahamut Storm, but you can't. So, it's only dragon followers.
Chat, who's like a really goofy guy to give Storm to in rotation?
Here's the thing. This card is really strong. Unfortunately, the best target is Tarask.
Yeah.
And Tarask is not good.
There is the cheeky Tarask Otohime combo where you activate the fanfare twice.
Yeah.
That is a deck that I've seen that has seen play, but it's a meme build though.
If you're playing Castle and Tarask, you are bricking 90% of the time. You will never get over 40% win rate. I'll just tell you right now. It's not happening.
There's also, I guess there's also Augite Worm, but even that's pretty mid too.
Yeah. You can put, it's a great card for the future, but right now it has like no good targets, man. That's the problem.
Listen, Dragon got a Castle Searcher. Did they now?
Yeah. Great.
But even like, it's still a meme. Like, I do think it's a fun meme. It's a playable meme, I'm sure. But
dude, these are all ass. Like, you don't want to give like, these are not good cards.
I will give Platinum a maybe in the sense that there could be something really cheeky that comes out in the future. That would be an enormous Storm target, sure, but...
Oh, imagine if we still had Ignis Dragon. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't. This is going to be a huge... Yeah, exactly. This card is going to be a huge problem later. But right now, not really. That being said, it is a meta card, eventually. It's only a matter of time.
Surely they'll print something for this guy within rotation, before it rotates out, right? Surely.
Wait. Hold up. Let me cook. No, we don't have it. We don't
Okay,
have it.
yeah. Why, were you trying to figure out like an infinite flame combo?
No, we don't have it. What is...
No.
When is Prosperous? Omen of Storms. Oh, yeah, we don't have it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's gone. It's gone. It's a goner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is horrible. Get that out of here. Great card. Not good right now, though.
Yeah, that's a maybe.
Infernal Meteor. 3 mana. Put random card that costs 7 play points from your deck into your hand. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy follower. Do it 2 times. Overflow active, do it 5 times.
It's a Fafnir Searcher! Just kidding, it's a Baja Searcher.
You know, this
Baja
is actually...
support.
I actually don't think this is... I think this is not bad, frankly.
No, I think it's decent. Yeah. Because it's good Bahamut support.
It's amazing Bahamut support. I mean, even outside of Bahamut, 3 play point, draw, like, tutor a card and, like, basically
remove a bunch of
smoke the board is, like...
It's good, yeah.
It's not bad. It does not tutor Forte. Forte costs 6, y'all.
Yeah.
Tutors, yeah. But this is not bad. Like,
it tutors Tarask, I think.
It tutors Tarask. It tutors
That's crazy.
Terra Finis.
Oh, this is the Otohime search, because it searches for like random card, not just follower.
It searches Otohime. Yeah, it's horrible though. That is a bad thing to do with it. Don't take
it makes
a
the
good
meme
card
slightly
and make
more
it
consistent.
bad.
Yeah.
I think this is a fine card. I think it's a maybe.
Nerf Forte to 7 cost.
I think this is a maybe card. No, you know
maybe.
what? Yeah, I'm gonna give it a high maybe. I'm actually quite.
It's a high maybe.
It's pretty good. All right, next.
Yeah, I wouldn't push it to meta, but it's a good card.
Feathered Lizard, 2/2/1, Rush, Last Word, Summon Dragon's Nest. Unironically, this card is good. Like, this card is actually really good.
Is it that? Wait, what?
Yeah,
I know Dragon's Nest is good.
Dragon's Nest is a free draw and heal on overflow. You play this against any like more aggressive deck early game. You can. It's good Baja support.
That's true. It's just one of those cases where it's like not bad, but you make space for it.
I think it's really good. Is it worth the deck? Yeah, because it cycles. I legit think so.
You do like cycling.
Cycling is
Dragon's
good.
Nest is a really good card. Yeah.
Stop giving me shit for liking cycling.
No. I'm not telling you wrong. Cycle good. It's true.
Yeah. I think this card is legitimately really good. You just play
I think it's solid.
It's solid. I think it's
I'm not convinced it's like particularly good. Like I'm not convinced it's like low meta good, but I think it's solid.
I think it's like high, maybe low meta. I think it's pretty damn good. Like if Dragon ever like stops being like, what even is it right now? Like this card is gone. So like what even is Dragon?
Yeah.
But this is a good card in like Baja if that ever comes back. It's a good card in like any ramp. Like if you're just playing pure ramp into. I honestly think this is not bad. Like, it's fine.
It's even more heal when you already have Drazael. Sure.
Yeah, it's draw. It hits a 2/2. It's good.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah. Trust the
Speaking
fan.
of good cards, Thunderclaw Dragonoot, 3/2/3 Bane. Fanfare, if the overflow is active for you, evolve this. Strike on evolve. Put Dragon's Handspur into your hand and change its cost to 1.
Ooh.
Dragon's Handspur
is back?
Deals 3 damage and draws on overflow for 1
That's kind of cool.
This is actually
Dragonspur's
pretty
a really good card. Yeah. Like when I saw the art, I got scared for a moment that she looks like a condemned follower.
No.
Not quite, no. But she's decent, yeah.
She looks like somebody doing Galmew cosplay, but they messed it up.
Dragonspur being back in the meta is pretty decent. It's a cycle!
Evolve Dragon support, true. It's better. It's better Ipu Piara. It is better Ipu Piara. Don't even worry about it.
Eat the poo poo? What?
It's better eat the poo poo, and it gives you Dragon Handspur, which is like this card is good, man. This card is a good card.
Do we have an Evo build for Dragon right now, or nah?
Yes.
We do?
You could make it work. I did play it early. It wasn't good.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do have an Evo build, yeah.
I did play it early in the set. I don't have it built right now, but you have cards like Dragoon, Alice, and you also have Grimnir as a payoff now, too.
Yeah.
Like, and you can replace Ipu Piara. This is literally better than Ipu Piara.
Who's Ipu Piara? I genuinely don't know who this is.
Ipu Piara is a 3-mana 3/3 Bane Overflow Evolve this Strike Draw card.
Okay.
And it's a 3/7 on Evolve.
Alright, Ipu Piara.
Yeah, it's better Ipu Piara, and you all know Ipu Piara. Ipu Piara is freaking fantastic. So this is better Ipu Piara. So I think you could. I think this is a maybe. I think it's a high maybe. I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
it's a maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Next, Shipwrecking Pincers, giant enemy crab. Oh my god. 3 play point. Destroy an enemy card. Restore 2 defense to your leader. I think this is supposed to be March of the Dragon Spring support. Or replacement rather for Bahamut.
Yeah, it's technically fine. It's heavy removal. It's a heal. You might slot this into Bahamut, I guess.
I think it's just for Bahamut, yeah.
Yeah. There's no other control deck right now aside from Bahamut.
Other than that, it's mid though. Like you only play this in Bahamut, like because no other dragon deck has the draw to support a card like this that doesn't cycle.
And even in Bahamut, it just feels kind of whatever. Even in Bahamut.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I do appreciate more crabs though.
It's a big crab.
I do enjoy Crabcraft.
It's a giant dude. Imagine the amount of chili crab I could make with this. Holy moly. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten lunch yet. Alright, next. Serene Sea Shaman, 5/4/5, gain an empty play point orb. This shit is ass.
I got scared for a second when I saw Fanfare ramp, but it's a 5 cost.
It's a 5 cost with no other effect. Put this in the
it's
trash.
not even like what's that guy's name? You know that Enhance 8 guy.
Yeah, Roy.
Yeah, it's not even Roy where she has an additional effect that you could use later on.
It even has worse stats than Roy.
Yeah.
Roy's a 5/5.
In fact, do we still have that other 5 cost guy that on 10 summons Windblast?
Yes.
Is that his name? Yeah.
We still
is
have
he still in rotation? Okay, yeah.
So not only do we still have Dragewood, but every other card that has been a 5-mana ramp has been better than this, except for Skatha.
I think the only reason why they printed this is one, take 2, and also to make people see just the idea of Dragon getting more ramp cards, just to make people see that Dragon has this many ramp cards in rotation. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
just
but this
for the sake of increasing that number.
You're saying that this is a Reddit discourse card, like
yeah,
but it's bad.
It's only here to give Redditors more fuel to flame with.
God, it's ass. Put it in the trash.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
Drake, 8/5/8. Accelerate 1, deal 3 damage to an enemy follower. If Overflow is active for you, deal 5 instead, draw a card, and lose a play point orb.
Oh, we haven't seen one of these in a while.
And then on body, it's Storm Bane, deal 5 damage. Okay, that sucks. The body sucks.
Why would you even bother playing the Excel, even if we had a card like
this is
George's?
Dead ass the dragon from Dragon Ball. Are you
That's
looking
true,
at this right now?
Yeah. It really is just Shonong at home.
Oh my god.
But
anyway,
even if we had a card like George's in rotation where you don't lose play points or whatever, like even then it seems just whatever effect. It's just a 1 cost removal cycle, which is fine, but it's not
fine, but why does it lose you a play point orb?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Why does it lose you a play point? The effect is
it's not an effect that's worth losing a play point for.
Yeah. And then
because for example, when we had like Dragon Prison or whatever his name was, like in that case it was worth losing play points because it's a fat storm. Sure,
it's a fat
that's
storm
acceptable.
for 3 mana, yeah.
You don't care about losing play points because you just push for a game, but in this case it's just whatever. Who cares?
I feel like the only reason why this card excites me is that maybe they're gonna reprint George's in the mini expansion.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe they're gonna print more of these lose play point cards because it's gonna be a new George's or something.
If they reprint George's, bro, I'll be on cloud 9.
I'll be so mad. I'll be happy for you, but I'll be so mad. I'll be seething so much.
This card is ass though. I'm never playing this.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Ba-bam! Get out of here. Yeah, also remember, the effect that cycles is only on Overflow, and then if you're in Overflow, you have to manage, like, trying not to play this for the body cost, because it's an accelerated one, too.
Yeah.
What a hassle! Get this out of here! Alright.
It's too inconvenient. It's not even worth playing in Bahamut or whatever.
Yo, bro, new Neopet just dropped. Seaweed Spirit 2/2/3. Buff your deck by 1 defense. It's a mermaid replacement, and then it can't attack the enemy leader. Evolve, change this follower's attack to its defense, and it can attack the enemy leader.
That's really goofy.
This is bad. What the hell?
It's really bad, but unfortunately, you still have to play it just because it's buff support. Like, just because we need buff support.
Like, you just play it because you're replacing freaking Special Weekend, or whatever it's called?
This is we do Special Week?
Yeah, you lose Special Week.
Oh my god. And this is the only buff support we got this expansion. That's so sad. Like,
12 attack on Evo? Yes, it's 12 attack on Evo, but you have to Evo this, and you have to Evo the 1-drop. You can't Evo twice in a turn, man. But if you could, it would be sick, because then you could, you could Platinum Dragon Blader your stupid-ass Neopet, but you can't! So it's just a guy!
It is a guy that can stress out the opponent. Like, if they leave it on your field, they might get stressed out that you're gonna Evo face with it. Sure, maybe, but that's not especially impressive. Like, you're gonna play this, but out of necessity. Like, you're not happy about playing this.
You're literally only playing this on turn 2 just to trade maybe 2 guys, maybe, and then now you don't go face, which sucks, and then you. It's Special Week at home. It's so sad.
God, we do Special Week and we get this instead. That's so sad.
Yeah, this guy's no good.
Yeah,
I mean, he's gonna be played, but I'm unhappy about it.
Buff is gonna have a hard time for a while. It's Jover, guys.
It's Jover. Yeah, this is like a. I'm putting it in low mid because I think you are gonna play it. You're gonna be upset about it.
No, yeah, you're gonna play it, but you're not happy about it.
Yeah. We have over 400 viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. But I'll just say right now, we only got 100 likes. What's going on? The math ain't math.
What are you doing?
the math ain't mathin'. Chance to strike. 2 mana. Destroy a damaged enemy follower. Draw a card. Okay, but what are we damaging with?
Yeah, like, there's like a couple cards maybe we can do like tiny little baby pings, but like, who cares? It's a cycle!
Wait, you can use it with Infernal Meteor to deal with threat and draw 2.
Yeah, but why would you make space for this though?
Yeah,
like a conditional removal like this is just too awkward.
I think this is a super mid card. Like,
yeah, it's not that it's unplayable.
Yeah.
It's not that it's unplayable. It's just inconvenient. Like, why bother putting this into your deck? You know?
Yeah, it's really inconvenient. Like, the condition is actually really hard, and then like the cycle is good, but then like,
yeah, it's not special.
It's not special.
It's a take 2 card.
I don't think you ever main deck this. No.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Next.
You can ping with Electro Drake. Who?
We just talked about him. Electro Drake.
I already forgot.
All right. Shadow. This card is really weird. Kerberos Howl of Hades. It's a weird one, man. So, on Fanfare, it puts Orthrus Junior Hellhound into your hand, and Orthrus Junior Hellhound is the one that Necromancy 3 deal 4 to an enemy follower. And then if you evolved in your previous turn, put Charon, Stygian Fairy Woman into your hand and reduce its cost to 0. And that's the one that puts a random 5 play point Shadowcraft follower from your deck into your hand. And then also, if you have any Shadow followers in your hand, perform Necromancy 5, subtract 5 until the end of the turn on Evo. And then during your turn, when you perform Necromancy, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader and restore 1 to your defense to your leader.
Dude, I'm having a boomer moment, like, cause the Orthrus and Charon, these are nostalgia cards for me. Like, yeah,
these are old.
These were around when I started playing, dude. Oh my goodness, I'm old now too.
This is a weird card, man, because like you play this, you can technically evolve it and like do a freaking Kerberos into Orthrus into Charon into Kerberos into Orthrus into Charon.
Yeah, like you can get a bunch of guys out for no reason with this. It's cute.
You can't do it going first though, because you need to evolve on the previous turn. So you can't do it turn 5 going first. You'd have to do it turn 5 going second to get the full board.
Yeah, like also, is there any other payoff for necromancies right now?
No. I looked at all the cards, there's no other payoff for necromancy.
Yeah, because Cerberus being just a deal 1 and heal 1, like it's not even like a leader effect or anything, it's only when she's on the field. So you get it a couple of times, sure, which is nice.
And it's only during your turn too, so even stuff like Ghost, what's it called? The transforming pup, patchwork pup. If they activate it on their turn, it doesn't even count your Kerberos, I think
really
that this
weird.
It's really clunky too at 5 play points. Like on turn 5 going second, you can just make a gigantic board for no reason. Wait, you don't get the Orthrus? You're right! Chad is right! It's Charon instead! Oh! Oh! That's way worse! That is way worse!
And then the second Cerberus you summon is gonna get another Charon, so it's like,
Charon instead is I didn't even see that. It's instead. Oh man, good eye, Chad. That hurts.
Ooh, that's weird. Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, Tapwater Simp. I hope you don't live in Flint, Michigan, but I appreciate the super. Yeah, sorry.
That makes the whole like burn, like the necromancy effect of you burn and heal one. That makes it so even worse because like you only proc it once. Like who cares? That's so weird.
I think here's the thing. This is the only use case for Kerberos. Are you ready? You play Kerberos, you get the Charon, you don't play it. Your next turn, you evolve it, you reduce your Departed Soul Taker by 5 play points, and you play Departed Soul Taker on turn 6.
Oh yeah, she targets any Shadowcraft.
What do we think of that? You also before that point, you burial ride some big heavy guys. You play Departed Soul Taker turn 6. You get a full board full of gigantic dudes that also summon themselves back.
So goofy, but
listen, it's so goofy,
but
yeah.
To be fair, your case of saving Charon for something else is actually a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I think there could be a use case for that. Like you can maybe cheat out Ghost Town a bit earlier, maybe.
Legitimately. Cheating out Departed Soul Taker, it sounds goofy, I know, but an early Soul Taker is like really hard to deal with. It is incredibly high roll. Let me just say
it's really cheeky.
It is incredibly high roll.
It is meme.
But if you cheat
there's no more Ghost Town,
If you cheat out Departed Soul Taker, that's actually kind of scary.
Okay. That is goofy. And again, like even if it's not Soul Taker, I think having Charon to reduce whatever in general has potential in the future.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah.
But in its current state, it is a meme. Right now, it's just a meme.
I think right now, meme, really. I would kind of give it a. I think it's clunky. Like 5 mana is pretty expensive. Yeah, I'd give it maybe like a high meme, maybe a mid. I don't know. I think it has potential, but right now, I think you're right. It's kind of like.
Also, saving Charon or not getting Orthrus either, on turn 5, it's a very weak turn 5. It's pretty much really the equivalent. Weak. It's the equivalent of like Wrathblood playing the Diva spell and passing. Like you can get away with it in some cases, but most of the time you're gonna have to worry about the opponent's pressure on board, like whatever they might have. It's fine. It's doable, but
Meme is lower than mid, but it's also more fun.
Yeah.
People who are asking. I think this is
it sounds fun. I think it's a meme. It does sound fun. It does sound cheeky.
I think this is a meme, yeah. Next.
Yeah.
Underworld Captain 724. Summon Zombie and Zombie Buccaneer. Activate the Zombie Buccaneer's fanfare. Whenever an allied zombie or Zombie Buccaneer comes into play, give it Storm. Last words, summon this guy. So evolve, summon a Zombie Buccaneer as well. Activate its fanfare. So it's a Mordecai. It can never die unless you banish it.
That's a really generous way of putting it. It's a Mordecai. It's a new Mordecai chat.
It summons Zombie, which is a 2/2, and Zombie Buccaneer, which is a 2/2 that has Necromancy gain last word summon a 2/2. I mean, it could be annoying, but right now it's
zombie deck.
It's
Who cares?
so slow. It is so slow. Turn 7 evolve for 6 damage.
Oh my god! You can cheat this out with Charon on turn 6.
You can cheat. You
can summon so bad.
You can summon him with the reanimate card. Why wouldn't you just summon Cornelius then? Who is like in 20 billion times better.
As far as 7 costs go, this is so bad.
Wouldn't you just want to summon Cornelius?
Compare this to Cornelius. Compare this to like Killshot or something like. Man, what do they mean by this? The only thing I can think of is like maybe they'll get zombie support. Like whenever a zombie goes into play, you auto evo it or something. That's the only thing I can think of. Like
that
in the future,
cope.
maybe.
That
sounds so cope.
That, you know how we were like, what if there's Clay Golem support? Guess what?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. There is Clay Golem support, but it's bad.
This is so... I don't think it's very good. I think this card is really bad. But it's really bad right now because the meta is way too fast. This is the most copium thing I think I've ever said. But if meta ever goes into mid-range Andy again, maybe you could play this.
You know what they're gonna do? So, like, Academy of Ages looked pretty low-powered. It looked fine when it first started. But then Cygames nerfed everything to push the new expansion. You think they're gonna nerf everything
to make
Could you imagine they nerfed everything to give Underworld Captain a fair shot?
I'm gonna go
they're gonna drag the game down to his level.
What is the zombie generators right now in rotation?
Are there even any?
Are there even any? Without Paradise, of course. We have to include Paradise here. Zombie. You have Necro Carnival. And you have... Mischievous Zombie doesn't even summon a zombie.
Oh my goodness.
So you only have Necro Carnival! Oh. Great.
Is there like a basic card? Are we gonna play basic cards for Apprentice Necromancer?
Are there zombie basics?
Apprentice Necromancer, Grave Waker, and Undead King.
Yeah. No. Vile, this one, I think.
That's an easy Vile. There's nothing we can say. There's no like alternate universe where this can become playable. There's no way.
Yeah. Next, Soul Taker Scion, 2/2/1. This is gonna go in the leader poll next year.
Yeah.
Fanfare Necromancy 6. Recover an Evo point during your turn. Whenever you perform Necromancy, draw a card. It's freaking Luna at home.
Yeah. Oh, I almost made a joke of in-hand support. No, it's Necromancy 6. It really is just... Yeah, it is Luna.
It's Luna at home. Let me just tell you this right now also. There's a lot of Necromancy cards in this set, and there's no payoff.
Yeah, so, yeah, they're really pushing Necromancy here, but, like, what's the point?
Are they gonna make Cardinos 2 in the mini expansion or something? I mean, they did that
honestly,
last time.
I feel like the absolute state of Shadow support here is they're gonna have to buff Cerberus, I think.
They're gonna have to birth Cerberus.
They're gonna have to make Cerberus into a leader effect to make this shit playable.
They're gonna have to make Cerberus into a 5/5.
Yeah, that's the only buff she's gonna get. It's technically fine. I just don't.
No, because Luna was good in Last Words too. This doesn't do anything.
That's true. Yeah, it's only usable in like pure Necromancy, and pure Necromancy is not a thing.
This is a low mid, maybe even a Vile. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
I say mid. Like we could get real Necromancy stuff in the future.
They're just gonna print Cardinos 2, Cartunos in the mini expansion, and then we're gonna have a bad time. But for now, it's not good.
We're more likely to get Necromancy support, at least, compared to zombie support.
Yeah, that's true. Hellfire Strike. Deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. Necromancy 4. Deal 2 damage to all enemy followers. This card's actually good, I think.
It's pretty good.
This card is
just a one-drop deal burn damage to face is pretty decent.
And board.
And easy AoE,
Necromancy 4 is trivially easy
that's
to get.
nothing, yeah.
And like, I think Shadow is one of the only classes that can support this because they have so much draw with Corral Souls and Night Terrors. You can absolutely make room in like a more aggressive deck if you just need like if you have an OTK but you're like, oh, it's 17 damage, it's 18 damage, then you just add Hellfire Strike on top of it.
What if Cerberus on turn 8 play triple Hellfire? That's not even that much.
2, 4, 6, 9 damage?
That's 9 damage on 8. We are cooking, boys. I'm not saying it's good, but I found what they're trying to do with Cerberus, so it's not good.
Yeah, this card is really strong. IMO. Like, Hellfire Strike
it's a decent sound on card, yeah.
Very decent. I'm gonna give it a high maybe, because I don't really know what Shadow deck is gonna be good necessarily.
We don't really have an aggro
good enough that you could fit it in, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have an aggro Shadow deck right now, but we can get one eventually, I'm sure.
Even outside of aggro Shadow, like just like, okay, I have a funny OTK that I can get off on turn 7, but I need 2 more damage. Oh,
yeah, just a little bit of extra push is nice.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I think this is great. I mean, like the deal 2 damage to all enemy followers is also really good. Like, yeah. I think it's a high maybe. I think it's somebody's gonna fit it in somewhere. Put in Soul Sniper. Oh yeah, could do it. Could do that.
Do we have the Soul Searcher yet?
Sorry, your Discord turned all robotic. What'd you say?
Do we have the Soul Searcher?
No, we don't. We don't have the Searcher yet. Anyway, next. Yeah, you can put this in Ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, Ghost is an aggro build, huh? So that's playable.
It seems fine. All right, next.
It's fine.
Misguided Maiden, 3/2/1. Fanfare, Burial Rite, draw 2 cards, evolve, reanimate 4, give it rush.
It reanimates the toilet.
It does reanimate Septic Shrink. I am trying my best to turn your slang into something accessible for a new Shadowverse player.
Like, this is good. It's a Burial Rite 1, like you Burial Rite 1 to draw 2. That's really good.
It is really good. That being said, 3 mana, 3 play points is a little clunky, and like it is no replacement for Great Arm. Like,
yeah, also like it's fine, but the thing is that you lose so much Burial Rite in this expansion. Like, it's unsalvageable. Burial Rite is gonna need a lot to save it.
Burial Rite is like dead, man. Like
it's
Ghost Hound,
it's so dead.
Great Arm, Sin Hunter, and Lakandula rotate.
Yeah, I'm sure Burial Rite is gonna come back at some point, but it's gonna take a lot of support. It's gonna take a long time.
This is a band-aid solution to a freaking gunshot wound to the head. This is like you got the freaking steel pipe through your skull, like that guy on the railroad track in the 1950s, and you try to patch it up with a band-aid.
Yeah.
This is it's a good card, but like
I'd say maybe, because I'm sure Burial Rite's gonna come back at some point. And being an early reanimate into Septic is pretty good, but it's for now. You can't really cook with it yet.
That guy lived though. That is true. Have you heard about this guy? The guy who Phineas Gage. He got the railroad spike through his brain, and he lived, but he just became more of an asshole.
I thought you were gonna say Phineas and Ferb. You remember that episode of Phineas and Ferb where he got veiled in the head?
But Phineas Gage, after he got hit in the head with a railroad spike, just became more of an asshole to people, and everyone just assumed it's because of the railroad spike that went through his head. But what if he's just like wanted to be an asshole?
Yeah, he just always been an asshole.
Found that excuse. Anyway. That's my little side tangent about Phineas Gage. Anyway, Misguided Maiden, good card in a deck that seems unsalvageable at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, next. Phantom of the Strings. 5/2/2. What? Fanfare, destroy an enemy follower. If it's a non-Shadowcraft follower that costs 5 or less, summon a copy of it and evolve this. Dude, this is ass.
Why though?
This is so bad.
Like, yeah, you can use this with Alice, but who cares? Cornelius? Who cares?
Cornelius.
Yeah, do Cornelius first, and if you happen to still have guys left on the field, you can do this, but who cares?
This is a trash card, man.
That's so bad. Like, and not
why
even
does a skeleton have titties? It doesn't make any sense.
She uses pads.
Oh. You can still Jean? No, you can't. It has to cost 5
With
play
what?
points or less.
Yeah. Like,
there's so many conditions. It has to be non-shadow and 5 play points or less. And then all you get is a 4/4 with Rush.
that's so bad. Like, this is bafflingly bad. This supports nothing, and the few things you can use it with, it doesn't do anything.
Steel Illuvia. And then heal with what cards?
I mean, this is a way for me to relive the glory days of Pull the Strings Ilana.
Put this in the trash. Vile. Next, Feel Their Fear. Oh, Death Scythe Hound is in this.
Oh,
5 mana. Give the enemy leader the following effect. At the start of your next turn, discard a random card from your hand.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but that's not good.
No, but like, but what if you randomly discard the win con?
Yeah, but we had an Apocalypse card that was like this. That was on a body.
Yeah, but that was only the one time though.
No, this is only the one time too. At the start of your next turn.
Wait, is it? Oh my god, never mind.
It's only one time at the start of your next turn.
Okay, but.
Yeah?
If any allied 4 play point followers have been destroyed this match, Necromancy 8, but the random copy of one of into your hand is subtract 4.
So are you just Necromancy 8 to get another septic?
I mean, I guess you can get the anime dog back. Not this guy on the artwork back. That's the point of him in the anime. Sure.
Back. Whoopee.
Yeah, that's a good card, sure, but like, and so that size is also like a big necromancy as well too. So if we get Churnos 2 and we want huge necromancies, sure, I guess that side cycling with this is fine. But like, yeah.
Thank you for El Tanujaya for becoming a member. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I don't know. This is like... this is so bad.
I wouldn't say it's so bad. Like, I think there is acceptable usage for this card.
Okay, but you have to use 8 Necromancy to get the Death Scythe back. And then you have to use 8 Necromancy on the Death Scythe to evolve it.
I think I'm just being soft on this card because it's an anime card, and I like the anime cards.
I think this is not cheap at all.
So we get this anime card, but not the Sniper Searcher?
Nope.
What?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, sure. So, it's a meme. Like,
I think this is a meme until they print Keranos 2 in the mini expansion, in which case it's gonna be
either
fine.
Keranos 2 or like a Gremlin where you cheat out Necromancy like nothing.
Gremlin would be so scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is whatever. Next.
This is a case where they're building towards something like a specific archetype that doesn't exist right now. Yeah, and we have no idea if it's ever gonna exist.
Yeah. Remember when we were promised that Levin was going to be a thing?
Yeah.
But I think Necromancy is likely to be a thing, but yeah.
It's generic enough. I'm sure it's going to be a thing at some point.
At some point, but there's no endgame to it right now. Speaking of Necromancy, 2/2/1, fanfare draw card, Necromancy 4, evolve this.
That's good. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Again, it's in a deck that doesn't exist, but it's fine.
It's a cycle!
Yeah.
It's a cycle. It's a free Evo. Evo Shadow is. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing. I don't think Evo Shadow is a thing.
It doesn't have that many things in it that you can do.
Yeah, there's not a payoff for that in particular. So
you just Grimnir and Alice, and that's it. But everybody has that, and Evo doesn't. Yeah, Shadow doesn't have that many free Evo cards compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
It's acceptable. Like it's a draw, but sure, but it's whatever for now.
Yeah, it's whatever. I think it's mid. Next. Spectral Sorceress, 1/0/1. Summon a ghost. Whenever an allied follower is banished, gain 1 shadow. Whoa?
Okay, that kind of cooks.
That's
actually really good ghost support.
If you use Spectral Sorceress in Ghost and you gain the shadows, does that mean you can now run Deathly Tyrant's Feast in Ghost?
Oh, that's dirty. Hold up. I don't know if you make that much shadows with this, but that does sound really goofy.
This is not bad for Shadow.
No, yeah, it's one of the best. I'd say it's one of the best goat support we have so far. It's good.
Yeah.
Goat support? Ghost support.
You play this for the goat, yeah.
Yeah. Ghost is the goat. It's fine.
Get the goat, and then you get the shadow, you put Deathly Tyrant's Feast, and then you Ghastly Banishment and deal 12 billion damage, right? Hell yeah.
And we did get, like we said, the 1-drop gold spell is aggro support, so maybe we can cook with Ghost, maybe Ghost. I feel like Ghost is going to be a deck where it's going to do really well on day 1 just because it's an aggro deck, and then immediately fall off the face of the earth.
I feel like a lot of, I think even without Guild Elite, there's so much healing still. I don't know. I'm a little sus about it. You know?
Yeah.
Why is she crying?
And by so much healing, I mean... By so much healing, I mean there's 3 classes that have all the heal. And
yeah, that's true. No, but we get freaking Keen Edge back, dude.
That's true.
Yeah,
you get Keen Edge. That's like I said, 3 classes. That class already has a Drazael, and now you have Keen Edge on top of that. So
Portal. I'm just gonna spoil you right now. Portal gets a lot of Keen Edges. Just telling you.
Okay. I'm prepping myself. All right.
This is fine. I'm gonna give it a maybe.
I say maybe. I'm not convinced that Ghost is enough to come back necessarily, or enough to become a real thing, but it's nice.
Bone Marauder. 4/4/4 ward. Put Bone Blast into your hand and change its cost to 1. Bone Blast summons 3 skeletons and then deals damage equal to the number of skeletons. Yeah, this is a vile. This is a take-2 card. It's not even that good.
It doesn't even make zombies. It's not even zombie support. What's the point?
Why are you bringing back Bone Blast?
Who is Bone Blast like? Or Bone Marauder, is this like some kind of Rage of Bahamut character that they really have to squeeze into the Rage of Bahamut expansion? Like, why do they make this? Like, who cares about Bone Marauder? Who asked for this?
Yeah, I'll put this in the trash. Next, Skull Predator. Yo, this design cooks, actually. What the hell? This guy looks awesome. 2/2/2. Put a skeleton into your hand. Okay, not a great start. Enhance 6, destroy an enemy follower, evolve this. At the start of your turn, restore 1 defense to your leader. If you have any skeletons, discard 1 and draw a card?
Why is this skeleton support?
On evolve, it restores 2 defense instead, and then if you have any skeletons, discard 1 and draw 2.
What's the point of all this skeleton and also zombie support?
Wait, it doesn't even make any sense because Bone Blast summons the skeletons.
Yeah,
so it doesn't even support each other.
Oh, this is an anime card. Okay, wait. So they print Dogwater anime cards like this, but not the Sniper Searcher, the good card.
What even puts skeletons into your hand?
Yeah, is there even a way to get skeletons in hand in general?
No!
I don't even know if there's anything in even Unlimited that gives you skeletons in hand.
None of these guys give you skeletons! The only skeleton generator for hand is him!
They're trying to... Chat says they're trying too hard to slow the meta. They're trying to slow the meta by giving every class jobber cards like this.
This is a jobber card. We need a new tier. Put this in the trash. I will say, there are a few highlights from each class, but most of them are horrible, except for Portal, which got everything that was amazing. So you mentally prepare yourself for that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Blood. Both Blood legendaries are insanely good. Do Blame, Seeker of Beauty. Choose Peckish Owlcat or Leopardian. Peckish Owlcat destroys a 1-stat guy. Leopardian is a storm. If you have evolved 5 times, evolve this, and then on evolve, your Leopardians and Owlcats also evolve.
Oh, wow.
This is like a easy replacement for Itsurugi in evolved decks because you get the 1 play point 4 damage burn that Itsurugi presented last time, but it also makes you evolve twice, which supports your Signa and your Alice. I think this card is really good.
I saw that I didn't realize this was a double blame at first. Oh, we got a new double blame, but unlike the old one, you don't even need Vengeance. You just kind of do it.
You just do it. You just do it, and it evolves twice.
Yeah. Huh.
This card is really good.
Do we have, like, what kind of other evil stuff do we still have in Blood right now? Because I'm pretty sure we don't have the XL5 dude anymore.
All you lose is Lord of D, Devastation, and you lose Itsurugi, and that's it.
Yeah.
You lose Scorpion, but that's only for the Vengeance Evo hybrid.
Yeah.
But yeah, in pure Evo, you lose almost nothing. You have Tavali you have Signa.
Yeah, we have Signa. We have the
Yeah, you have Tavali.
We have the big titty? Yeah, we have the big titty woman, I think.
Yeah, Tavali.
Yeah.
You didn't even remember her name. That's disrespectful.
I was too distracted. I could only remember one thing about that card. Two things rather.
Losing Itsurugi is big, but Doublame is like just like a quite clear replacement for Itsurugi. And then you just play Leopardi, and your Alice becomes active, your Grimnir becomes active, your everything becomes active after that.
Igni still has Geno meal to cook.
That's true, I do. I think this card is good. I think
it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a meta card.
I think I'm not super sure, but I think Evo Blood has enough pieces for it to become a thing again.
Oh yeah. Speaking of enough pieces, let's take a look at the next card. Fenrir Endbringer, 5/3/5, rush, follower strike, destroy the enemy follower, evolve this follower, can attack twice per turn, on evolve storm.
Okay.
So, in Vengeance, you can evolve it manually for a 10 damage swing. But even if you're not playing Vengeance, you literally just play this, swing, it evolves, and then you swing face! It's a free evolve that swings face and clears a threat.
I don't know, man. Double attack storm. I'm not really impressed after Forte.
But this is good.
This is good,
so good. That's a meta. That's easily a meta. That's busted.
Yeah, because like the follow strike Evo, that's not really a condition. So you strike a guy first and then you can hit face. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. It's not 3x attack. It's not. But it's really good. It's really good. It clears Galder.
5 cost is slightly heavy. It's a little on the heavier side, but I think it's fine. I think it's
fantastic though. Like
I think it's acceptable.
It bridges like you can get to 4 Evos, you get to the 5th one with Fenrir, then turn 6 you can play Doublame.
Yeah.
That sounds so strong.
I think that's decent.
Yeah, I think it's meta.
I'm still not super convinced that Evo Blood is meta necessarily. I'm on the maybe territory.
Also, if you have Vengeance active, you can evolve this manually, which is
so you can do hard Evo to get the full double attack to face.
Yeah.
10 to face is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. All right, next, Gadal Ravenous King. This card is freaking bonkers. Drain. It's a shadow card, by the way. It looks like a blood card, but it
looks like a shadow. I thought it was a shadow.
Fanfare. If any other allied followers are in play, destroy one and draw 2 cards. If you selected an evolve follower, evolve this follower.
Wow, that's even a shadow effect. What?
Draw 2, evolve, and drain. That's so good.
Yeah. So, okay, you can kill your own.
Yeah, you can kill your own Blossoming Dancer with this, right?
You easily get all of your evos for the win cons.
Yeah.
Clearly. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
This is so strong. Draw 2 and evo and restore. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's an easy meta, Aimo.
Yeah, they're really pushing Evo build in particular. They're pushing this Evo build much more compared to the other classes.
Next. Oh, it's my card! Woo! Pain Everlasting. Deal 3 damage to all followers. If you have more evolution points than your opponent, deal 5 damage instead. Give both leaders the following effect. Once on each of your turns, when an allied follower comes into play, deal 2 damage to it and both leaders. Anyway, this card is really meme.
It's really meme. I really like the idea of this card.
I love the design. I think Shadowverse, I said this before, I think Shadowverse, quite rightly, honestly, gets criticized for reprinting the same effects over and over and over. But this is completely new. We've never seen anything like this. And, like, in a meta where, say, Erica is meta, or, like, Adherent of Elimination is meta.
Yeah, like a low defense win con, yeah.
If that stuff ever comes back, this could be a thing. But in general, I think it's a really meme card that
your opponent can still play around. Your opponent can still play around it pretty easily, but I think that's what I like about, like, one of my criticisms for Shadowverse is that there's not really a whole lot of like counterplay or ways to disrupt the opponent necessarily. Yeah. Like there's not really a whole lot of trap cards. Like, for example, what I liked about Erica was her 0 cost amulet, where if your opponent when your opponent plays a guy, you destroy it. Like, I want to see more disruptive effects like that in Shadowverse because it forces the opponent to think and try to play differently. Yeah. Granted, this is a bit too heavy for that kind of thing, maybe, and the effect does hit yourself too, which I'm sure if you build a deck around an idea like this, that's fine, but I don't think you make space for this in any currently existing decks.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a big meme.
It's a big meme, but I really like the idea of this card.
Same. And I think there's like some weird potential with it where if they play Majestic Sorcery, summon 5 guys at once, it deals 10 damage to both people.
Yeah, because like it's worded that once on each of your turns.
Yeah.
But it's not
if it was the other way, it would be worded the first time a follower comes into play, right?
Yeah,
but no,
so
it's
because
once on each of your turns.
Yeah, so when you summon a bunch of guys all at once, it will be able to proc on each of them.
Yeah.
Because it counts as the once on that turn, not necessarily. Yeah. You get the idea.
Yeah, it's very funny. Yeah. I think it's not good, but it's pretty.
Yeah,
funny.
It's not gonna be amazing, but I want to see more effects like this in Shadowverse.
Meme, but I like it.
Yeah.
When I got this card before when I was tasked to reveal it, I was like, damn, I don't even know how to really react to it because like it's so different from anything we've ever gotten. I think it's really cool.
I do think that there is potential for a control blood to use this because it's decent AoE, and in the hypothetical control blood deck, you don't care about your followers getting pinged anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you cook this with Geno meal or something? I don't know.
No, I don't think it's ever gonna be really any good. But like, it's a fun card.
It's gonna be hilarious in Take 2 All Stars next year because you have Urias.
That's true.
If you do if we do get a Urias effect where you don't get hit on your turn anymore, like you don't get punished by the effect. Sure, in that hypothetical situation, but even then, it's still pretty heavy.
All right, next card. Devilish Nurse, 3/2/2. Fanfare and Last Words. Deal 1 damage to your leader. Draw a card.
That's decent.
It's pretty good.
It's Wrath. It's Draw. It procs twice.
It's really not that bad. It procs twice. It's Wrath. And if you time it right, you play it before your Gyaradeath turn, you can even proc the Gyaradeath, right?
Yeah, I'd say chat says this is good and balanced. Mid, nah. I think it's fine. Like,
I think it's
fine. It's not like an overly.
I'll give it a high, maybe.
Yeah, it's not an overly impressive Wrath card, but it's still good. Pretty much like any Wrath card that's like you ping twice. Well, not any, but most Wrath cards where you ping twice at once is pretty good.
Yeah.
And you essentially draw too, so it's fine.
Yep, I think it's pretty good. Wow, I just did like a huge yawn. Something's wrong with me. Anyway. It's just you're so boring, Tong. No, I'm just kidding. No, this card is fine. I think it's a high, maybe. I think. Yeah.
Wait till I see the Portalcraft cards, then I'll start cooking. then we'll be awake.
Scorpion Colossus. No, it's just because I didn't get enough sleep last night. It's not you at all.
Tell me something new.
I promise. 7/5/10 Scorpion Colossus. Rush, Bane, Ward, deal 5 to the enemy leader on last words. What the hell is this? Pazuzu support?
Pazuzu support?
Pazuzu?
It's a take 2 card.
This card is horrible.
Yeah.
You don't even play it in Pazuzu, man. Pazuzu has so many better cards, including the one I revealed, the Devilish Matador. You just play that. Why do you want to play freaking Scorpion Colossus? This shit is ass. Get it out of here. Vile. Next, Princess Express.
Dude.
What? 0 mana. Put Medusa, Evil Eye Serpent, or Vania, Nightshade, Vampire into your hand. Okay, I have to give you the full context on this.
Yeah.
They actually buffed Vania and Medusa for this card. So, Medusa, Evil Eyed Serpent, Medusiana is now 4 play points instead of 8 play points. So, there's that. And Vania, Nightshade, Vampire, it says 6 here. It has been cost reduced. Vania now costs 4 play points instead of 6 play points. And Kind Queen Vania now gives Bane and Ward. And Blood Queen Vania now gives Rush and Bane. to the bats.
So they went through so many hoops to make this card good, and I'm so happy to see Medusa and Vampy together. Like, me and my friends were popping off when we saw this card. But like, what do you do with this?
Yeah, what is it for?
Like, I'm happy to see them back, but it's like, the reason why Medusa was good at the time was because you cheated her costs out in Vengeance Blood at that time. Like a hard cast Medusa, even with the evolve, like get a cheaper Medusiana, it's like, it's fine, it's good value, it's mid range, but who cares about mid range Shadow?
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. And then Vania summoning bats. But why don't you just play the 2-cost one instead of the 4-cost one that comes out of a 0-cost spell? I don't know. And
the 2 other Vanias, the 2 forms, they got buffed as well too.
Yeah,
but I don't
Kind
know
Queen
if those
Evos are free and Blood Queen can't be targeted. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't think that really makes a difference. And this Vania isn't even good VAT support either. So it's like. Yeah, she isn't really pinging you a whole lot. She isn't giving the Bat Storm or anything like the new Vampy does.
Can I just look this card up real quick? Vania.
Full Moon Leap would have made Medusiana really good, but it rotated out. Even then though, you don't have a way to buff up Medusiana right now, I think.
So let me see. Kind Queen does have Drain, so it becomes a 4-mana 5/7 Drain?
With Ward, yeah.
And that summons a Forest Bat, and the Forest Bat has Ward and Bane. That's not bad. It is a free Evo for Evo Blood.
I mean, you have so many other things to Evo with, but like, I love this card just out of principle. Because I love both of these characters. I'm just kind of confused about what we could use it with, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's all just mid-range stuff, which is cute, that's nice, but there's no real incentive to play these cards right now, even with these buffs.
I think you almost always use this for Vania Kind Queen. But you also need Vengeance active for that.
Yeah. It's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's very whatever. Like, I'm struggling to see what you really accomplished with this. Because there's nothing that would really like support this to make it amazing. Because you can't cheat out. You can't cheat out like a Medusiana.
God damn it.
You can't really cheat out like a Medusiana buff Storm with triple attack or anything right now. It's whatever. I want to like this, I really do, but it doesn't accomplish anything. It's a filler cute card. Yeah, it's a really cute card, but it's filler.
I'm giving it a low mid. No, even lower than that. It's whatever.
Yeah. It's not a vial because you're a monster if you vial these. Especially because this has an alternate on it too.
Here's the hot take. Shadowverse gives you so much free stuff that you shouldn't vial anything.
Honestly, like, unless if you're starting off, like, you have enough vials to make whatever you want anywhere.
Between the pre-builds, temp gems, and events, challenge tickets, and solo content, you should have enough resources to not have to vial anything. That's why Vial is the lowest ranking, because you don't have to vial anything, but you should vial this trash anyway. That's what Vial means in this
You don't necessarily need to vial. Yeah. But you vial just to get it out of your collection. That's what vial tier is for.
Bloodsmith 656. This art really reminds me of this doujin I read a long time ago, and it's making me feel some kind of way.
Go on.
Anyway, Ward, Fanfare, deal 5 damage to an enemy follower. Activate Vengeance? Why? But you can just, at turn 6, you can just play Waltz hard cost.
Yeah. Even when Waltz rotates out, like, it's even when like some of the other Vengeance neighbors rotates out, it's just so heavy.
It's worse Scarlet Vamp. Yeah, this is so expensive.
Yeah,
and it's not even good Pazuzu support.
It's not even good Pazuzu support.
Get out of here. And yeah, Waltz hasn't rotated yet, so like whatever.
Yeah.
Just in the bin. Vile.
Vile.
Archdemon's Hair. I'm sorry, I pronounced that in the worst possible way. Archdemon's Heir. Fanfare, summon a demon. Enhance 5, summon 3. Evolve, give Bane and Drain to 1 allied demon. And
Okay,
Demon's
I'm
just a
noticing
2/2 with Rush.
I'm noticing like an extremely weird pattern with this expansion. Like they keep making cards that summon all these trash tokens like zombies, skeletons, demons. Why? Like, I don't understand the obsession with the basic tokens in this expansion. Like, it's not even a nostalgia thing. It's just weird.
This is a 2/2 Rush. Here's the thing. 2 play point Rush with 2 bodies. This would be super good in Sword. But in Blood, it's useless.
Yeah, this is rally support. This is good rally support, but who cares about rally here?
In Blood, this card is useless. In Sword, this card would be cracked.
You can speed your way to Mikael in Bloodcraft. That's crazy.
Yay. Anyway, this is horrible. Like, nobody's gonna play this.
Yeah.
This is not main deckable. Nobody plays this. This is take 2 draft, yeah. Anyway, High Vial. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I wouldn't put it in my deck. Next.
High Vial.
I mean, what would you give it?
I just like the idea of High Vial. Like, you can vial this, but you feel less terrible.
Yeah,
about,
like, you can have a strong 0. You know, out of 10, like
a strong 0, like a 0.5.
That's a rating.
Yeah, I would give this card a 0.5.
Yeah,
it's a take 2 card.
Master of the House, 3/3/3. If Vengeance is active for you, evolve it, and it's a 6/6 on evolve.
Lord of the Manor.
What the hell is this? This is horrible. You have so many good free evos. Why would you ever play this? And you need Vengeance active too, and you lose one of your Vengeance activators?
Evo, but like, yeah, like it's an overstated Evo, but who cares? Like,
who cares?
I like his art. He's a Chad, but like, who cares?
This is horrible. Get this out of here. Next. Bloody Session. Oh, it's Howling Demon and the gang in the art. That's pretty cool.
It's the boys.
Select 2 allied blood followers, deal X damage to all enemy followers, and restore Y defense to your leader. X is the first follower's attack, Y is the second follower's defense. That is so good. What the hell?
Wait.
What?
I thought this was bad because like I kind of tuned out because like, oh, it's another one of these cards where it does damage. It deals damage to all.
It deals damage to all, and it's Drazael for 2 mana, but you need 2 followers in play.
It deals damage to all and heals.
You have 2 followers stick? Not really. It's 2 costs. You can play it on the same turn with a bunch of other stuff. You don't need it to stick necessarily. You can play it with a bunch of other stuff on the same turn.
I mean, this is a case though where it's like, would you bother playing this though? Like, would you bother making space for it? No, but
yeah, that's a good point.
It's technically not bad. It's
doesn't
technically
cycle,
not bad.
So you can't really.
There's no cycle, so what's the point?
I mean, yeah, you can play this with Doublame, right?
Yeah.
Doublame would do. It's really not bad. I don't think it's like.
I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just I don't see you playing this now.
Maybe
it's a good control. It's a good control tool.
It's not busted. I did kind of blow my top for no reason, but like, I thought it cycled.
No, but like it is good though. Like I agree. It is technically good. It's just not good in a way that you're gonna bother running it.
I think yeah.
It's mid.
I think it's mid, but there is definitely a world where you might play this if you need healing in your blood.
Yeah,
deck.
it's mid, but it's nice because if you happen to have a guy with really high defense, like I don't know, Medusa, I don't know, like yeah, it can be a heal 6.
Medusiana to heal 8 or whatever to yourself.
Yeah, that's cheeky, I guess, but it's not something you play in any currently existing archetypes.
I think
buff blood support.
It has potential. This card has potential, but at the moment, I probably wouldn't main deck it. I think you're right.
Yeah.
The art is absolutely fantastic, though.
Yeah, it goes hard.
That is maybe the coolest art in the set so far. All right, that's it for Blood. Moving on to Haven. We're getting closer and closer, Tonko. It's almost here. Haven. Ether Guardian of Light. Ward. Fanfare. Randomly put one of the highest cost Haven followers, other than Ether, that cost less than your total number of playpoint orbs from your deck into play. If allied followers evolved at least 5 times, activate its Fanfare effects. What do you think?
So, I know you can get John, which is a turn 8 play, which I guess is fine, because that's pretty much the equivalent to Holy Saber. I think it's good because it has a lot of options. You can grab like Garuda or something. Like it's a very generic effect, even if you don't have. Oh wait, no, you do need the 5 evos to get the fanfare effect.
Yeah, you need the 5 evos, but there's a lot of Evo Haven support. We'll get to it in a sec.
Okay.
But I think this is actually pretty good. It's kind of like
pretty good.
It's just like tutoring a specific follower at literally like any stage of the game, which seems strong. Good. And then like with Jean especially, I don't know. I would call this meta, but I wouldn't call it busted.
It's a good card. It's not like it's not good because it's like amazing itself necessarily, but it's just decent. It's just good in general. Yeah.
5 Evo is a lot. It's really not. You will see soon when we get to the bronze and silvers. But yeah, it's a good card that I think is meta, but it's not as busted as Jean Worldwalker, which is super busted. 7/3/3 recover 4 play points whenever you play a follower. If it's the 3rd follower, evolve this follower. Deal 5 to all enemy followers. On evolve, storm, ward, strike. Give all other allied Haven followers reduce damage from effects to 0 and evolve them all.
Oh, it recovers 4 play points, so it immediately refunds the ether. Okay, that's nice. We have a Holy Saber again. That's cool. That's always a good thing. This is so strong.
I will say it's not as good as Holy Saber insofar as it doesn't heal you and it doesn't give the effect immunity to your face, which is a big deal.
But it's that's a huge deal. But it's still good. Yeah, it's still nice.
It's still really good. It's one cheaper than Saber, and not only that, but like, like the recover play points is unconditional. So
that's true,
even if you're not playing Evolve, you could put this in literally anything.
That's true. Like if you like, for example, because you recover 4, just play like 2 random 2-drops and it's just a free evo. It's a storm. Yeah, it's good.
It's 20 damage combo and crystallize. Yes, it is. It's true. And you can also run it with Imperial Saint if you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny. I think this is quite good. I think this is a very good card.
It's meta.
This is like super meta. Next. Divine Wolves, 5/2/2, Crystallize 2, Countdown 2, Summon Divine Wolves on last words. And then the body is Ward, Fanfare, Summon Divine Wolves. When this follower comes into play, if an allied amulet is in play, evolve this follower. Restore 2 defense to your leader. That is such an easy condition to meet. To get a...
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's not like a overwhelmingly good Crystallize. It's nice though.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
It's a nice free evo. On turn 5, it's 2 evos that rush in and restore 4 to your face. It's actually not bad on turn 5.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's like cheaper as Latorog kinda on turn 5.
As a hard cast, it's 2 decent evo. It's 2 evos with heals. It's a good way to get yourself to the ether condition. It's nice.
It's pretty good. I think this is a high maybe for me.
And it's acceptably decent in Crystallized Haven as well too. Sure.
Divine Wolves on 3 with Skullfane as a free 4/4 rush. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, because you probably will still have like guys left on the field. Yeah, okay.
You can play this on 2 and on turn 3 you literally just play Skullfane Accelerate.
Yeah, that's good.
I think this card is pretty good.
All right, that's a lot better. That's a lot better than I first thought. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, next. Gale Scythe. It's JO Pendant, except it gets reduced. It gets reduced. It's JO Crystal, but it gets reduced when you evolve.
It's a spell boost. No, not. It's like that one Lucifer. That one Lucy. That. Yeah, sure. Okay. Anyway. Yeah.
I think this can enable some really funny combinations. You can also use Garuda on this, and then use it, make it 0, and then you have a 0 mana deal 6. If you put the Garuda effect on it, eh?
Yeah.
That's a meme. I think this card is a meme.
I mean, Garuda on this actually does genuinely sound funny, honestly.
It deals 7, right? Because it also procs its own.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. I will say there is an OTK with this in Evolve. If you run a 1-of Gale Scythe, you can play Gale Scythe into Ether, Jean, Grimnir. That's an OTK on turn 8.
That is...
Ether pulls your John, so all you have to do is draw 2 Grimnirs.
Yeah. That's really goofy, but...
It's goofy, but it is an OTK.
I feel like Gale Slide sounds a bit too clunky to me, but... Because this is one of those cases where you have to have it in hand to get the reduction, so... Yeah. It's not like Lucifer, where if you top deck into it, it gets reduced as well. So if you don't have this early on, it's kind of bricky. But
I think it's a meme, but it does have potential.
It's a meme, yeah. It's a playable meme. I don't think you necessarily need to be playing this in Evo Haven, but it's cheeky. You can if you're feeling brave.
Yeah. I think it's a fun little meme card you can do to make it into a highlight video or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Make a YouTube short out of it.
It's good for content.
All right, next. Holy Kitty, 1/1/1. If there are any allied amulets in play, evolve this follower. Okay, yeah, you see?
Yeah, sure. That's
you see what I mean? It's just like...
That's not a condition, yeah.
There's so many free evolves. Like, this is pretty good.
It's not a condition. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, next. Turquoise Sister, 4/2/4. Crystallize 1, countdown 3, summon a Turquoise Sister. Whenever an allied follower with Storm and Ward attacks, deal 1 damage to all enemy followers. This card is stinky. IMO.
Yeah, it's a Crystallize 1 for the full Crystallize build. It's fine, but not particularly impressive, yeah.
I don't know. I think
the follower effect of whenever a guy attacks AoE, it's whatever. You
have way better
special.
Crystallized ones already. You still have Emerald Maiden, don't you?
Because she has 2 attack, though, you are gonna give her Storm with Wingy.
No, dude, this is not gonna make the cut. I really don't think this is gonna make the cut.
I'm sure,
it's
like
just
when
not that good.
I'm guessing when more Crystallized rotates out, you'll maybe slot this in to fill out space.
Have to. Yeah, you could just play Jester and stuff. You can play Jester, you can play Emerald Maiden, you can play like everything except for this. I think this is not going to make the cut. I think this is a vial for now, but in the future, you're so right. When stuff rotates out, boys, you'll be forced to play this.
Yeah, it's a mid. Like, I'm sure she'll see play at some point, but you're not going to be too excited about it.
Yeah, I think this is like a low mid. I don't like it. Next. Jewel Shine. 1 mana, 1 play point. Put a random amulet from your deck into your hand. If you've played 5 cards using Crystallize, give +1/+3 to a random allied follower. That's insane.
That's
really
insane.
Good. That's really
especially
good.
Especially since Crystallize, they actually are playing that 1/2 drop that you target 2 followers and they deal damage equal to their defense.
That's
that
really
card actually, that card's actually seeing play now, and this makes that combo even better.
You can actually, you run the 1-of Balanced Blessing, and then this does 12 bajillion damage to your face with Skullfane Diamond Master Wingy. This is so strong. What is this?
And even without that particular buff, even without that bonus, it's still just a 1-drop search. Like that's always going to be good.
Will this set review become a video? Yes, don't worry. But I have to edit out some of the fluff, and then it'll be a video. No worries. But yeah, this is so strong. Holy guacamole. Yeah, anyway, meta. Next. Avaricious Altruist. 2/2/2. Put a Monastic Holy Water into your hand and change its cost to 1. Monastic Holy Water restores 2 defense and draws a card. It's Illuvia support.
Yeah. I mean, Monastic is a nice card and all, but like, who cares about Illuvia? You can't cook with Illuvia yet because she still doesn't do anything beyond just the board buff.
Especially with no Bellerophon,
Yeah, like it's fine. Monastic is a good card, but it's just okay.
This is fine. It's high mid. Next.
Like it's not even like particularly impressive with heal. It's still like a bit heavy. Having to do yeah, it's whatever. Yeah.
Herbalist Hair. 5/4/4. At the end of your turn, banish all enemy followers with 4 defense or less. The shit's ass.
That's annoying for take 2, but again, it's not like something you're gonna put into a constructed deck or anything.
Put this in the bin. Vile.
Ban your support!
Next.
Anyway.
Forbidden Altar. Countdown 4, enhance 6, subtract 4 from this countdown. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Last words, destroy all followers.
Okay, it's a Themis.
Yeah, but
that you
why?
can, like, yeah. It's a Themis, and you can, like, Skull Feign it, maybe, if you want to. No, you don't want to Skull Feign this.
I don't think any Haven deck plays this. Like,
yeah, there's not really any need for Themis at this point, especially one that's like
4. And then, like, listen, Themis don't kill Drazael. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, like, I think if this was a 2-drop, maybe that would be acceptable to an extent. But 3-cost countdown 4 is just way too much.
I don't think this fits anywhere. Like, Unariel control OTK? Huh?
I feel like you don't even care about this in Garuda either. And like the actual full Amulet build, it's just whatever.
Yeah, well, you just play Unariel you just play Unariel on 7 and win anyway. You don't have to OTK.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not gonna see
it also does destroy your own followers, which in a theoretical Amulet control build, you probably don't care about that part necessarily, but it's just inconvenient. It's just too inconvenient in general.
I don't think this is worth running. Next. Oh, this card is broken. Fount of Tranquility, countdown 4, subtract X from the countdown, which is the number of allied followers you evolve this match. Your last words, restore 2 defense, draw 2 cards. Even without any evolves, this card is good.
That's busted. Even without any evolves.
You can play this on 1 and it's good, or later in the game, it procs for free and then you just draw 2 and heal 2. It's ridiculous. Like, this card is
so good. Yeah.
This card is
insane. Crazy. That's meta.
That's an easy meta. All right,
easy meta.
Okay, it's time.
It's also Olivia support.
It's time.
It's time.
You are gonna lose your freaking gourd. Let me just say right now.
Yeah, reminder chat that I'm going in totally blind. I know like the legendaries and stuff, but I have not read any of these new cards, so.
Yeah, Tonko is you're gonna get a live Tonko reaction. It's just gonna be that meme of the guy freaking out and like slamming his desk. Okay. But we'll ease into it with maybe the worst card Portal got. Shin, Enemy of Chaos. 3/3/3 ward. Fanfare, if you've evolved 5 times, evolve this. And then at the end of your turn, if you've evolved 10 times, destroy 3 random enemy followers, deal 6 to the enemy leader, restore 6 to your leader, and subtract 3 from the cost of all cards in your hand. Evolve 10 is a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. And you did tell me that there's not really any good Evo support.
Pretty much none.
The only way you can manage this, maybe the only way to accomplish this in theory in rotation is like
Robopop.
dog. Like
Biofab.
You have to biofab the dog to get additional copies, which is not going to happen in rotation.
Nope.
Like, I can see myself using this as like a cheeky win, like as a cheeky thing in unlimited dog loop or whatever, but it's so heavy of a condition.
Also, can I just say that you're about to see, but if you're playing an artifact Robopup deck, there's like a billion way better cards you can play.
Yeah.
And you're about to find out.
Like, I imagine that even like Artifact is the only build that has enough evos in theory to get this, and even then you're not gonna play as an Artifact.
Yeah, this card is not very good. That being said, like a 6/6/3 6/6 ward for 3 play points for free, but it doesn't synergize with anything, so meh.
Yeah, even without the full effects, like 5 evos is still difficult for Portal right now.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of whatever. Moving on. Retrophia, Divine Mother. It's like the first card we actually got in the entire set is Retrophia. Crystallize 1, countdown 10. When during your turn, whenever an artifact follower comes into play, give it a rush and subtract 1 from the countdown. Last words, summon Retrophia. Fanfare, deal X damage to all enemies. X equals the number of different allied artifact cards. During your turn, whenever an allied artifact follower comes into play, give it rush and ward. I think as a 1 mana, you can easily just play this and start spamming analyzings, right?
Yeah, she is an Acceleratum at home. She doesn't cheat out play points like Acceleratum.
Yeah, but Deus Ex does for you.
Yeah, yeah, it's not quite the same. It's not as usable. It's still decent, and you do pop off the countdown 10 pretty easily. I'm pretty sure. I imagine you're gonna generate enough artifacts to get this within a timely fashion.
Yeah, and you just get a free 7/7.
Yeah, it's just a free body that continues to function as an Acceleratum while she's a follower too. It gives a mush and ward. That's nice.
I think it's pretty
Fanfare, good. Yeah, she's pretty good. And on Fanfare, she's pretty much a Vertex colony that does AoE damage and also to face.
Yeah.
It's not like that's not like a win con the way that Vertex was. It's not quite a finisher because we don't have Modesty. But it's still good. It's still nice to have.
I think it's good. And listen, you play it on 1 and then just start summoning Analyzings. And then if you don't need it, you can always just toss it with DEM. And like, I don't think there's any real downside to playing this in your main deck.
No, there's no downside. Like it's the only complaint about this card you can really make is that it's not accelerating.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she's good. Yeah, she's very good.
It's quite good. All right.
Yeah.
Meta next. Oh my god. Here we go.
Yeah.
Lazuli Gateway Liberator. 3/3/3 main deck artifact.
Yeah.
Put 2 Radiance into your deck. Change their cost to 1. Put a 1 play point spell from your deck into your hand. So you just tutor cyclical now. If at least 6 allied artifact cards have been destroyed, recover an evolution point. Radiant is a 1 play point 4/3 storm draw. And it tutors cyclical?
That's 3 good effects in one. Like, so I was kind of skeptical about the direction artifact is going because we are going back towards putting artifacts into the deck that you have to draw into with Deus Ex Machina. But I was skeptical until I saw this one. You're getting a 1 cost Radiance, which are basically free with Deus Ex Machina anyway. And you have a way to directly search for your Deus Ex Machina spell too. That makes this deck insanely consistent now.
In Unlimited, you get augmentation from it.
You get augmentation. It's an augmentation searcher. The limit doesn't even matter anymore. It's like...
It's an augmentation searcher. You can also, in rotation, get cyclical. You get the freaking 1 mana 4 attack guys. And it's an artifact, so it's a name.
Yeah, she's a name too. Like... Maybe it's a good thing that Celestial Artifacts is rotated out. I don't think we have any direct artifact searchers. Well, we do, actually.
This is messed up. This is
it's good,
up. This
is meta.
Uber meta. Next. Sisterly Bonds. Put Spinaria's artifact or Spinaria and Lucille into your hand. This is meta. Just getting artifacts. Spinaria's artifact for free. It's a free name. It's a free draw. In a pinch, you can play Spinaria and Lucille for 3 for another name. Probably not, though. Most of the time, you just go for artifact, but it's so good.
Dude, I was pissing myself when I saw this card. I was like in tears, dude, almost.
Literally.
Spinaria's artifact is the best artifact. It's a 1-drop that searches for other artifacts. And even Spinaria and Lucille, it's a free evo that's a giant ass AoE. Like the fact that you have access to 2 different names, it's a 0-cost spell. This shit is gonna be insane. This is game changing for Unlimited as well too.
This is an insane card.
It's so good. Look at Portalcraft getting the broken 0-cost spells as usual.
This is meta. Like, just getting Spinaria's artifact is insane.
It's the best card. It is my favorite card.
Easily meta. Next. Elena, Winged Evangelist. Put 2 Keen Edges into your deck.
Oh my god.
Shut up! Evolve, put Alter Plane Onslaught into your hand and change its cost to 2. Alter Plane Onslaught banishes and draws 2 artifacts.
They brought back Onslaught and made it a cheaper cost. Interesting thing about Onslaught, like I'm kind of like just as a side tangent for me. I don't like Onslaught because it's one of the only servers I don't have animated. But now I can get this one instead.
You're getting it back, dude.
Oh, we have easy Keen Edges and Banish. That's
and
like a
draw.
cheap banish that'll search for your 1-cost Radiance and Keen Edges.
Banish and draw. If you're not in Resonance, it activates Resonance for DEM. If you are in Resonance, you keep Resonance and you get 2 free artifacts. This is messed up!
It's so good.
This is actually so messed up!
I can finally see animated onslaught and actually use it for a good deck this time.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
That's
like,
meta. Next.
That's a meta.
Ivamia, Spinner of Threads. Put 2 Mystics and change their cost to 1.
Uh-huh.
If at least 6 names evolve this follower, on evolve, last words, counter magic.
That's good.
Reduce
Oh
your
my
damage
goodness,
to 0.
Evo support for Sheen. That's crazy.
It's free Evo. It puts the Mystic into your deck, and then you just get the Mystic, which cycles, and then you get the 1-mana Mystic, which means you can always activate Resonance for your DEM. What is happening?
I like how they specifically made
it's
it
also
last
a main
words
deck
too.
artifact.
Oh yeah, she is. What?
She's a name.
Oh my goodness. I like how they make it last words too, so you want to be able to trade this in anyway, so it doesn't clog space. And it's good. Yeah.
What the hell?
Artifact is looking pretty nice.
That's meta. Next, Chaos Con. Oh, thank God, it's a bad card. Woo!
Is it?
Chaos
oh, thank God, it's
Conflagrate.
Shin support.
If X is 4 or less, deal X damage to a random enemy follower. Put 3 Chaos Conflagrates into your deck. At the end of this turn, draw a card. If X is at least 5, summon Shin Chaotic Darkness. X equals the number of other Chaos Conflagrates you've played. And Shin Chaotic Darkness, at the end of your turn, randomly activate one of the following effects. Destroy random enemy follower, deal 4 to the enemy leader, restore 2 defense to your leader, or subtract 1 from the cost of all cards in your hand. If this is your 10th turn or later, activate all instead. So the payoff is not even that good. It takes a billion years to activate, and then it's not good.
But this is Tonko Cooking Brain here.
Go for it.
This actually is pretty funny for resonance supports.
Okay.
I guess.
Go for it.
Because it's a 1-drop draw, like also putting your shins, putting the point spells in the deck, it does proc resonance.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It is a way to do some stuff with Chasm. But like you don't do anything with resonance besides Chasm now. So
I mean, I guess at some point you just summon 1 play 0.66s.
Like this is a Tonko card where I'm gonna find a way to use this card just for fun, but it's not gonna see any practical play.
Yeah, this is not going to see any practical play. That being said, if you do make a meme deck based on it, at some point you are just summoning 1-mana 6/6s that deal damage and stuff.
Yeah, that is cute. Yeah,
that's pretty funny. Also, if you play this against Baja, they vanish your deck. You just play Chaos Conflagrate non-stop because you
just infinite loop chaos.
You get 12
just
billion
eventually
shins.
Get a board of like 5 shins.
Anyway, this is a meme, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Next. Oh, here we go. 1/1/1, put a puppet into your hand. Ooh.
Let's go!
Enhance 6, put 3 into your hand, and summon a Draco Marionette.
Let's go! Who?
Draco Marionette is whenever a puppet gets into play, deal 1 damage to the enemy leader. And it's a 7.
Oh yeah, one of those guys. And you can summon 2?
Enhance 8, summon 2 Draco Marionettes. So enhance 8, summon 2 Draco Marionettes, spam puppets, OTK.
Oh.
Maybe not. But the one,
maybe not. That's a bit too optimistic,
just to make a puppet is good though.
Yeah.
And on evolve, it also makes a puppet. Yeah.
That is stacked. Even putting aside the enhance meme, that's really good puppet
support. It doesn't
support
get full
because
of all stats though, unfortunately.
Who cares?
Yeah, you still get 2 puppets.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like, because we are lacking at 1 play points puppet generators because that one guy rotated out.
Young's Threadmaster.
Yeah, this is Threadmaster replacement, and it's an enhanced. Oh my god, enhanced
Shut
support!
up.
But for real this time.
Get
But
the
for real
freaking
this time.
Draco marionette and enhance. What are you doing that for?
Well, like you push damage, so lead into turn 9 lethal, I guess.
I mean,
It's
enhance
cute.
6 is really not that bad. You get a 1/1 and a
Yeah,
7/7
even the enhanced
and
6 is good.
and 3 puppets.
Enhanced
It's
6
really
is
not
still
that bad.
good. Even
Yeah.
like it's still good in the sense that it's still a lot of stats on enhanced 6. That's nice. That's cute.
I think it's a fine card. It's not broken or anything.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I
It's
think
good.
I think enhanced 6 is going to be really good for enhanced portal.
I think this
It's
is
nice.
I'd give it a high, maybe. Pretty good.
Well, like I say meta. Well, it's not meta in the sense that this is going to be a broken card that's going to break the meta or anything. It's just the best puppet support we've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
meta
good.
in that sense, where it's the best card for a currently dead archetype. But even it's support for 2 archetypes though, which is really cool.
There's
Nice.
no more puppet support in this set. I'll just break it
That's
to you right now.
fine.
Yeah, it's
I
just
accept
this.
it. It's fine.
All right, moving on. Gizmo.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Gizmo Lion. 2 play point 1/3 ward. Put 4 mystic artifacts into your deck and change their cost to 1.
Jesus. All right. That's a
messed up.
lot of guys. Yeah.
That's messed up.
You know
That's
what's
messed up.
you know what's crazy is that the old problem with Deus Ex Machina way back in the day was that if you thicken your deck too much with artifacts in the early game and you're still trying to draw on Deus Ex Machina, then you're kind of screwed.
But now you have a
Well,
tutor.
you have the Rex Searcher for Deus Ex Machina now, so you don't run into that problem.
And remember, with Retrophia, guys, all these mystics have rush, and they work
Yeah.
towards getting you a free 7/7.
Yeah. They're all rush straws. It's like we don't even need analyzing anymore. What is this? They power crept analyzing. They turned Mystic Artifact into a better analyzing. What is this?
That's so messed up. That's meta.
Yeah.
It's not as broken as like the main deck arties, but it's still really good.
It's not as crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah, if we have space for it, I assume we have space for it.
Yeah,
Then,
for
yeah, you can run
sure.
it.
For sure you have space for it. You only have like a
For
couple of
sure.
artifact cards left in rotation.
Yeah, we only have
right?
a couple of good cards left in rotation anyway, so
Yeah. I mean, let me take a look. Like rotation, puppet. Oh, sorry, not puppet. Artifact.
we have the spells, but I don't even know if we play those in the
Yeah,
current
you
build
have
anymore.
You have crack, and you have amalgamation, and that's it, basically.
I don't even know if we play Crack though, because those are like normal costed artifacts, and we don't
Yeah.
need those anymore.
You don't even, you don't even play crack in this build.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you do. Yeah, they cost normal. You don't even play crack. You just play amalgamation.
Like you
And-
could play Crack to get like analyzing ancients in the deck maybe, but I already see the next card right now. We don't need that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this card is good. Meta.
Yeah.
Next. Oh my god. Jet-powered pugilist. Storm 1/1/1. 4 analyzings into your deck. If 6 different allied cards have been destroyed,
What?
put 4 airstrikes
What?
and change their cost to 1. What?
Really? Was it enough? Really? Why does he have Storm? Like, they just do Storm on this random
Zarya
quick
3
player for no
super chatted
reason. Like,
$1.30. Games cooked portal with crack and MSG.
so we can go back to doing airstrike loop again? Well, not loop, but like, we can do airstrike,
You
trade a
can
bunch to
loop.
deal
You have
damage, and then
Biofab of
radiance.
Cyclical.
Oh my god! Okay, well, if we buy a fab, they become 5 cost in deck still, but still,
Oh,
like,
that's true. That's true. Keep that in mind.
yeah, but still, like, yeah,
Jare,
good stuff.
thank you for the super chat. Psy Games cooked Portal with crack and MSG. Yeah, these cards
Yeah,
are
we-
insane. They're all cracked.
We do not need crack anymore. Everything is crack in this deck.
This is ridiculous.
This entire
This is
deck is cracked.
ridiculous.
So I was really hoping for a good artifact support. But this is a bit overwhelming. Like, jeez.
Every artifact card that they added is like meta tier 0.
They're
This is
all
insane.
bangers. The worst one technically is the 4 mystic ones, but even that is still good.
Even that's good. It's like it's the worst one, but even that's good. The worst card you got was Shin and Conflagration or whatever.
Yeah.
And then finally, last card, we have Robotic Rampage. Summon 3 Assembly Droids, give them Rush, enhance 9, summon 3 Aerial Crafts instead.
Oh my god, 3 Aerialcraft Storms on Enhance 9? That's crazy.
You really don't need that. If you're playing Enhance, you win anyway with Cutthroat.
Okay, but summoning 3 droids though. Summoning 3 droids is good for the Machina deck.
Very good
that
for
deck,
Katina, right?
That deck just does not get enough bodies if you do not have the 4-drop. Yeah, when you don't get Reporter, that deck feels so bad. Like, it's unplayable if you don't get Reporter.
I agree. This summon 3 droids is very strong.
It's quite
very good.
Yeah.
You get your Gratina out so fast with this, man. You get your Gratina out so
Machina
so
isn't
fast.
gonna be nearly. Machina's not gonna be nearly as good compared to Artifact, of course, but it's certainly a bit more playable with this card. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more playable, but like, this is a great card, but who freaking cares? Because everyone's just gonna play Artifact.
Who cares about Machina?
This is broken.
The only people that are gonna play Machina are people doing it for content like me.
Broken, good. Broken, great. That's messed up. That's like messed up.
We got all good cards except for like 2 meme cards, and even then the meme cards are salvageable maybe at some point.
Tanko, this is your fault.
Yeah. Hey man, after my Judith got nerfed, after Artifact got nerfed to the ground back in Godworm, I've earned this comeback. I had 1 bad expansion. I've earned this comeback.
You had one. You had one.
We had one bad
meta.
Portalcraft
Oh my god. This is.
I'm entitled to this.
This is getting nerfed. This is getting.
Yeah,
nerfed.
Artifact nerfs win.
See,
here's a funny thing about Portalcraft. Every time it gets good, it gets nerfed immediately. Like it's gonna get nerfed.
Artifact is actually not that easy to play, so people are gonna try it and fail at it, and the win rate is not gonna be that high, and then they're not gonna nerf it, even though it's the best deck in the game.
I kind of feel like the current Artifact though, like I feel like you still get enough advantage, even if you don't know how to get the most out of it, how to do like the craft combos. I think it's still easy enough, straightforward enough that even I can play it.
Yeah. I feel like bad Artifact players are gonna drag down the win rate, and the nerf is gonna be delayed 2 weeks. That's my current swing for the
that's exactly. It's gonna get delayed. It's gonna get nerfed.
My current swing for defense prediction is that bad players will drag the win rate down so much that this won't get nerfed fast enough. It'll get nerfed 2 weeks late.
Bad players like me, dude. This is gonna be one of those cases again where most of the time, whenever Artifact is good, I'm terrible at it. I'm just like, oh, Artifact is mid. Artifact is bad deck. Artifact is overrated. I bet this is going to be another one of those formats.
You're going to sandbag so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You're getting turn 6 lethals and you're like, oh, this deck is so bad. This is messed up. Frankly, this is messed up.
Well, I'm satisfied.
Anyway. Neutrals. Oh boy. Odin, Advent of Ragnarok. 7/4/3, accelerate 4, banish 2 random enemy followers and all allied followers. Put this without accelerate and subtract X. X is the number of followers banished, and then onto the body it's Storm, Fanfare, banish a card. This is great for Bahamut, actually.
This is great for Bahamut. You know what I really like this card in particular?
Ghastly Banishment.
I love this card in that too. I love this card in chess.
Oh, you can clear your own
You can
pawns.
you can avoid getting board locked in chess now.
Remember and then did you watch that SVO game where the 2 chess mains were just passing turns because playing anything would mean they lose?
Yeah,
you can now prevent that with this card.
Yeah, you can clear your whole board and play your 0-cost knights now. Or if anything, you can also clear your board of kings. You can clear your king to play a second king if you have another 0-cost.
Clear your king to play a second king, and then you get a Odin for free later in the back. Like, it's pretty good.
It's nice.
I think this is good in Bahamut, in chess, and it has meme potential in Ghost Shadow. That's what I've recommended.
Yeah. I don't think you play this in like anything else right now, but it's nice.
It's nice. Because Ghost Shadow, remember guys, Ghastly Banishment does say every allied follower you banish, it's more damage on Ghastly Banishment, so...
Yeah.
Technically works, technically
It technically works.
What the hell is... Do we still have Ghastly Banishment? Oh yeah, it's a 2-drop, yeah, there it is. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got it. Nice. Alright, this is a good card. I think it's meta, actually. I think
it's
actually
meta.
legitimately good, yeah.
I don't know if those decks are going to be top tier, but I think it's just a good, well-designed card in general. It has a lot of potential.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's cool.
Next. Grimnir Divine Storm Spear. 4/2/3. Ward, Fanfare, deal 2 damage to 2 random enemy followers and the enemy leader. If allied followers have evolved 7 times, deal 5 instead. Evolve, deal 2 again.
The funny wind mana's back.
It's way less broken than the gold Grimnir we had last time.
Yeah, it's not as broken, but it's still quite good.
But yeah, it's still quite good. It's supplemental damage for any Evo deck. There's potential OTKs with it too. I would say it's low meta. It's not like super busted, but it's pretty damn good.
He's not abusable, but he's still like an easy 7 damage. It's nice.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
It's a more balanced Grimnir, but it's fine.
It's a more it's a balanced Grimnir, but it's still quite a good Grimnir.
Stats-wise, it isn't that good. Oh, you never play this for the stats, man. You only do it for the burn.
Oh, who cares about stats?
Yeah. The stats literally don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
who cares about stats when you hit face?
It's fairly good.
And now it's even without the face, it's still good removal anyway, so.
Yeah. It's fine. I would say it's low meta. It's not a broken, but it's pretty good. Okay.
It's good.
Jesus Christ. Next card. Kyrie, Fragment of Hope. 3/3/3. Draw a follower. Ward. And evolve. Recover 2 play points. Draw another follower.
You just get 3 guys. You just search for guys.
Really good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
In any Evo deck, dude, this is so cracked in Evo Blood, man. Imagine this. Turn 5, Kyrie, Evolve, Blossoming. You also have, it's 1 play point turn 5. So you can play Blossoming, you can play Dancing Mini Soul Devil, you can play anything. Like, it's so strong. Turn 5, you just play this.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for decks that don't really care they don't really have these specific hard Evo targets. it's just a good guy. Can't really go wrong. Sure.
This card is meta. Next.
Meta, yeah.
Journey to the Past. This shit is ass.
Yeah.
Summon copies of 3 different random allied followers destroyed during your opponent's previous turn or this turn. Huh? Who cares?
It's meme shit. It's a meme shit, but it's a really difficult to set up meme because it depends on what your opponent does to you as well. Like,
this shit is ass.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
I don't think it does literally anything. Even if you summon Galder with it, you don't get the fanfare of the Galder. Who cares? It's horrible.
Wow, if my king board dies, I can summon king back. That's crazy.
Wow.
Anyway, wow, that's crazy.
Or I could just play another 0-cost king, which I can check anyway. So
yeah.
Doesn't even matter. Next, Blau the Valkyrie. Is that how you say this? Blau?
Yeah.
This reminds me of another doujin I read one time.
Blau, more like, wow, this is terrible.
Yeah, this is horrible.
This is destroy 2. Who cares? It's 5 costs, too heavy. Take 2.
What if you kill Radiance and Airstrikes, and then you journey to the past and summon Radiance and Airstrikes?
I'm supposed to be the artifact chef here. Oh my goodness, it's a 5 cost for a Calamity gameplay.
What, Blau the Valkyrie?
It's a 5 cost, so it counts towards Abomination? The guy that summons the 2 banishes? Wow, that's crazy.
This card is trash. Put it in the bin. Next. This card is broken! Let's feast in style. Yeah. Give +1/+1 to an allied follower. Give another random allied follower last words draw card. It cycles. It cycles.
That's really good. It cycles.
I hate to break
really
it to you,
good.
Tanko. Unfortunately, this spell is really broken for almost any deck that has anything they want to buff, but it's especially broken in Mysteria because it becomes a 0-cost Mysteria spell that buffs
That's
your
true.
board, so you don't have to rely on Exchange Party anymore.
Hey, you can buff Forte.
This is so strong in Mysteria.
It's pretty good.
And that makes me so upset. And yes, I can buff my Forte too, that's true. This card is broken. This card is incredibly
It's really good.
broken.
It's really good. Yeah.
It's retracing, but with more flexibility and more aggressive potential. Like,
it's a more aggressive retracing.
It's so strong. Like,
So strong.
and in this is gonna make Mysteria so much more consistent too. Wait, did Mysteria Founder get rotated? Is that true?
Oh. Oh.
How do I clear my filters?
So that's why they printed the new mysterious spell.
No, it's not. You're
No, it's
lying
not.
to me.
You lied. You lied on the internet. It's a Godworm card. Damn.
Literally, the chat's literally just lying to me. Anyway, yeah.
We got one guy, dude. We got one guy.
Mysteria's broken. Mysteria's broken. Yeah, this is a super broken card, and it's gonna make Mysteria even more broken. Next. Order Eternal. Destroy all followers. Restore X defense to your leader. X is the number of allied followers destroyed. It's Themis, but better? But Themis is bad.
Yeah, we were just talking about how like the amulet Themis is whatever. I mean, being a dark hole with heal is fine. It could be fine for certain control decks that want to reach turn 10. Hell, I don't know. Maybe I'll put this into Enhanced Portal just because.
I don't think so. I don't think you do.
I don't know about that, but it'll be a one of. I don't know. Maybe.
I think this is way too expensive for like no reason.
It's a way to kill your king.
It's so stupid.
triple Odin, triple Order Eternal. Let's go.
To kill your own king so you can play another king. Great.
This is a way to do airstrike bombs. That's true.
Yeah, you can
like
airstrike and then destroy them all and heal yourself.
It's very heavy though. Like it's heavier
so
compared to. It's not the same as the that one Excel Bahamut, Excel 5 to clear everything and also increase damage.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same, but I'm not gonna so far as to say vile. I think it can be used in something at some point. It's fine maybe, but it's whatever.
It's horrible, but it's not good.
It's playable, but yeah.
Even that's a bit much.
You don't get why Themis is bad when there's so much stats because you have other cards that have their own removal that do other stuff.
And then if you just draw this early, it's a super brick, and then like it doesn't do anything unless you're behind either, right? Unless you're doing an airstrike bomb turn 10. So that's the problem. I don't think it's very good. That being said, you can use it with 2 0-cost kings. Think about that. That'd be freaking epic. It kills Galder. That's true. It does kill Galder.
Could you imagine turn 10 triple king with Odin and then Themis to do all 3 kings?
Wait, we can play this in the Fafnir deck to clear the board, so Fafnir always does 5 damage to
Fafnir support!
It's Fafnir support! Okay, yeah. Listen, it's not unplayable, but I don't think it's very good either. I'd give it like
it's
a
fine.
low
It's whatever. Yeah, it's a low mid.
Yeah, next. Fina, she's a bronze now? How the mighty have fallen. Put a goblin mage into your hand. What?
Kabu!
We don't have Roach anymore. And even if we did have Roach, goblin mage could pull Fina.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's I kind of like the idea of goblin mage being back in rotation. It's just kind of nice in general, but the fact that she can search for Fina again, it's like Oswald searching for another Oswald.
Why does the art look weird? No, dude, Fina just looks like this.
No, she's always looked like that.
She's always this.
She's always had wide eyes like that.
Yeah, there's no reason to get Goblin Mage in rotation. And even in Unlimited, like, you have better ways to pull Roach now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't think you ever played this.
It's like we have so many searchers in general anyway, too. Like, it's whatever.
Goblin Mage to search for Kasim. Yo, check this out. You can play... You can in Sword, you can play Lena. Wait, no, which one is it? Which one has Lena? Oh yeah, in Forest, you can play Lane to draw Fina to make Goblin Mage to draw Fina to make Goblin Mage again. Think about that.
That's crazy.
The link is crazy.
Honestly, there's a part of me that kind of wishes Goblin Mage never got unnerved. Because searching for 1-drops, I kind of like using that sometimes.
Searching for Cuddy.
Oh well. Yeah, search for the Cuddy. As if I need any more Cuddy searchers.
Anyway, this is literally nobody's ever going to play this in their main deck.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Next. Gunlord's Hide and Seek. We're bringing back Gunlord?
Who?
Gunlord is a really old blood card. Summon Gunlord, give it the following effect, and evolve it. Clash, restore 1 defense to your leader. Gunlord is a 4/7 that evolves into a 6/9. So this is a 5 play point 6/9 that gains +3 on Clash, deal 2 damage to your leader if Vengeance is not active for you. So you get a 5 mana 6/9. No, you get a 5 mana 9/9 that restores 1 defense to your leader, but it deals 2 damage to you, so you take 1 damage. 5 mana 9/9, take 1 damage, rush.
What? Why?
Listen, there was an era in Shadowverse where... Also, by the way, this art is definitely doing something for somebody in the chat right now.
Yeah.
But was an era in Shadowverse where a 5 mana 9/9 would be good. It's just not anymore, unfortunately.
It's take tier stuff. Yeah.
This is take 2 tier. Like,
there's no other purpose to be playing Giantess in Constructed.
Listen, 5 mana 13/13 is bad. Like, we know that already from the Apocalypse deck. 5 mana 9/9 is not going to be that much better. You know, like, it's
I will say, this is not a vial. I'm not vialing this, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're going to animate this one. Because what if it has jiggle physics in the animated version? Whoa. Anyway, next. It's not a vial, but I'm not going to play it either.
Yeah, exactly.
Fallen Angel's Blessing, 1 mana. Put Dark Angel Olivia or Lucifer into your hand and then change its cost to 5. Now, here's the weird thing. They buffed Dark Angel Olivia from 9 mana to 7 play points, but this makes it 5 play points anyway, so why did they do that?
the reason why they did it was partly because of custom rotation, I guess. But also, they changed the wording of Olivia too, where you don't get Evo points until you're able to Evo. So they just kind of updated. They just updated text so that you don't just get Evo points if you ramp into 5 instead.
You can't cheat it.
I guess, but like,
is this can also give you 5 mana Lucifer? It's heal.
But 5 mana Lucifer doesn't really do anything though.
No, you're right. Well, I mean, 5 mana Lucifer is a 9/8 that deals 4 damage to the enemy leader on the evolve. It's not horrible.
So it's about the same stats on 5 as Gunlord?
It does sound bad when you say it like that.
It is really cool, like, nostalgia-wise. It's really cool to see these classic legendaries again in rotation. We don't need Olivia right now because we already have the good. Olivia. We still have the good Olivia, and even when that Olivia rotates out, I don't think you're gonna like cast 5 play points for this old Olivia.
No, you're never doing that. I think you only use this for Lucifer, and then Lucifer is like only okay.
Yeah, he's just okay. He's good stats, but he's just okay.
Yeah, it's whatever. I would give it a mid.
Bronze, Calling of Legends. It's not the first time. We've had a couple cards like that in the past.
Yeah. This is like...
it's mid, yeah.
It's mid.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
I love the art. It's given me like... Nightcore cover music video.
Yeah, the art goes hard. I'm actually kind of surprised this is a bronze. Like, I would expect this to be a gold just because of how hard the art goes.
Yeah, the art.
It would have been terrible as a gold, but yeah.
Anyway, that's the set review. To round it off, I guess we will say who's the biggest winner and the biggest loser of the set. I think it's quite clear who the biggest winner is.
Yeah, me.
Portal is busted, broken, OP, Bomba, big boy blast. So that's easily the biggest
back,
winner.
Baby.
And
we are
the
so
biggest,
back.
the biggest loser is. Forest? Forest only really got 2 good cards.
That's true, yeah. That
Forest got
is...
Arya and Canon. That's like basic. Oh, and Queen's Favor, and that's basically it.
Forest Bronze and Silvers are so bad. Like, they're irredeemably bad.
Oh, Shadow also got a lot of stinkers, though. Shadow is like all stinkers, actually.
Shadow got Underworld Captain. You don't really get any lower than that as far as legendaries go.
Shadow got like almost all like duds. This is horrible. I think Shadow might be the biggest loser.
Yeah, I guess Shadow is a loser because the best card is probably
Misguided
the 3-cost Bear Light, and even then, that's just okay. Like, I like Feel Their Fear. I like the idea of that card, but it's not anything special. Damn.
These are so stinky. They need to print Keranos 2 to make these good. But for now, Shadow is the biggest loser. Second place biggest loser, Forest.
Maybe Shadow will get its Necromancy payoff in a mini expansion or something. But yeah, it's
Alright, so
yucky,
worst is
stinky.
Shadow, second worst is Forest, best is Portal, second best? Blood, probably. Blood got so many good cards.
Blood is pretty good. Blood is probably... I'm sure it's the most practical Evo deck.
Haven also got a lot of good cards, that's true.
Haven is quite good too.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's it for the card review. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below and in the chat. Like the video if you did. Don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. Go follow Tonko and subscribe to Tonko. He's definitely going to be streaming when the expansion comes out, right?
Yeah. I usually stream like the moment, like the hour it goes live. So yeah.
Look forward to that on both of our
Look
channels.
forward to the artifact. The absolute
Tonko,
state of artifacts.
linked below. Go check them out. And that's going to be it from us. Bye-bye.
Bye.